but I forgot because I was busy with being a robot and so on. Anyway, hello YouTube, hello Twitch, hello everyone. I had things to say. I had things ready to say. I'd taken my deep breath of preparation for story time, and it's all gone now. Anyway, lovely to see you. I hope things are going well for you here on the weekend now, over here at Saturday morning. Hopefully your week of work is done or ending soon, or you're getting a good day, or whatever you're up to. It's great being here with you for sure. Today we're going to play some more of the Rogue Legacy 2, an action platformer roguelike. I think that's what we call them these days, and I'm really enjoying it, but it's going to take a while for me to get anywhere near decent at this game, but I'm okay with that. It's been a fun time for sure as we learn the different characters and features of the game, and yeah, it's been a fun time so far, so I hope that continues all the way. Nonetheless, let's do some quick hellos, then we got some stories, then we got this and that all the way through. It's Rogue Light, not Rogue Like. Rogue Light versus Rogue Like. Roguelite, more like Mod Light. Got him. Okay, very good indeed. Hello to you today, Slivers. How's it going? Welcome in, Pepper MG. Hello to you, HPG. Flug, welcome. Hello, Jim. Hello, Grulon. What's good, George? Welcome in. Tuesday Unnamed Comment. I believe that's the majority of you all indeed. Hello, Game Urchin. Reflex, welcome. Good to see you, Pharaoh. Marks, thanks for being here. Hello, History Teacher Steve. That line of your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think that they should. That's from Jurassic Park, correct? The reason I was trying to place it was I thought it might be a line from Independence Day, as it is not yet Independence Day for you fine Americans, but it's getting closer and closer. So tomorrow, I want us to engage in Bill Pullman quoting behavior. That's tomorrow's desire, is that we talk about how this is our Independence Day and so on. Eka, welcome in. Hello, Lord Rargasm. Flopper, hello. Alice Stoltz, good seeing you. What's good today with... who did I miss anybody? I think it's everyone.
Welcome.
Oh no.
To Jurassic Park.
Oh no, we're doing it this early? George, thank you! Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes. Yes. More. Oh, it's perfect every time. George, I thank you for your generosity and, more importantly, bringing us a smile as it starts. That is good. That's good indeed. Thank you very, very much for your kindness, my friend. You're a simple man. You mentioned Jurassic Park. Do this out. I appreciate that. I will use that power responsibly. But George, thanks seriously for your kindness, and it's very cool of you, despite the horror. Hello, Klaus. It's good seeing you. Vera, it's good seeing you today. Also, Krispy Kreme's to have thin mint donuts. Oh, really? We're doing collaborations now between Krispy Kreme and social organizations. That is fascinating and delightful. And I apologize, Klaus, thank you for the generous 100 bits. Lionel Messi, maybe he should take a bath. That is the least setup for a joke you've ever needed, Klaus. That's delightful. Is that delightful? That's delightful. Klaus, thank you for Lionel Messi. Maybe he should take a bath. Oh, it's so good. Team, do any of you play the Melodica? Melodica, I think the second one. The instrument we heard so nicely presented in the theme song a moment ago, because I wonder how hard it would be for me to learn just enough of playing that instrument so that I can do live renditions of the Jurassic Park song. You thought of buying one for the kids and some friends. Pharaoh, is this one of those you get to see the children have such glee, but then run away before they actually play it too much? So if children can learn to play it, then perhaps I can also learn to play it. Let's see how expensive one of these things is. This was not the plan for today, but here we are, considering buying musical instruments. I do not think this is a let's send a pig to Afghanistan level of concern, but let's see. Right, Melodica. Well, there's songs for. Instruments. Oh, it's this thing? These are really commonly played by children in schools here. This probably has the cultural role that the recorder has in the US. The recorder being like a clarinet-looking thing, but with no reed or anything. Fascinating. So they're not especially expensive. But I wonder how many keys I would need to play Jurassic Park. I'm guessing not too many. the brain parts they turn. Alright, maybe as a surprise at some point I'll get one of those and delight one of you, only one of you, not all of you surely, with my acumen in such things. I don't play piano. There was a time when I was young where I very much wanted to do so, but I'm guessing while there is some overlap between the two, it's not essential that one's a world-class pianist to play it, most likely. Anyway, what do I have for you? Yesterday's stream muted. Yesterday's stream was, full of copyrighted music, and because of that, YouTube said, no, you can't make money off of this thing. You're unallowed, disallowed through and through, and you might be surprised to learn the issue was not the opening song, in which I put up a recording of an actual, factual, real person, bit of music in the world. It was instead one of the You're the Man Now Dog clips, in which He-Man sang along with three non-blondes, I believe, and that got the old the old muting treatment by YouTube, unfortunately. So that's how it goes. I should probably have done another patriotic song this morning, but I was running late, and so there was no time for YouTubing appropriately patriotic songs for, America's 250th birthday. Such a strange number, like a big number, a round number, a number that feels good. See, now, every single time I say the word round number, something inside of me says, the channel mathematicians, possibly, are going to say, Resorty, you don't know what roundness means when it comes to numbers. And I will say, you are correct, but 250 feels importantly round to me. In a way that, I don't know, 316 does not. Who knows, who knows? Friends, I've completed a quest. I've completed a quest. Only rarely does life give you pre-packaged fetch quests. And this time I have completed a pre-packaged fetch quest. So many of you know that I'm into a recent hobby. It's this thing you may not have heard of before called Magic the Gathering card collection. And I live in the great nation of Japan, a place where you might be surprised to learn they have a lot of Japanese language Magic cards. I'm on a couple of Discord servers for the discussing of the buying and selling of the Magic cards and trading the trading cards. We trade them, don't worry, no money. And there's a contingent of people there who would very much like Japanese cards, but do not live in Japan themselves. And rather than doing the very awkward work of emailing and calling Japanese restaurants, that's not the word, sorry, Japanese card stores, there we go, Japanese card stores for, as they, oh, do you have this card, oh, do that card, they instead hire someone, namely this guy right here, to do intermediary work. And it lets me practice my Japanese, which is very important to me, and also it's relatively easy work to do, and I'm glad to help people who are far away, etc. So recently I was given a fetch quest to go and collect this particular card, which is a snow-covered waste foil from the Modern Horizons set in good old Nihongo there, which will not focus, but it's fine. Good old Nihongo. And of course, in the good old World of Warcraft fashion, not every store you go to has the thing you need, right? Not every tiger you kill has a tiger tail. There are many a gore tusk out there without any stomachs. And that's fine. I've enjoyed calling stores and going from store to store over and over again. Friends, he wanted 30 of them. He wanted 30 of these lovely cards. And so we have done the work over time of this card that is not a valuable card, right? This card is maybe like 250 USD or so, maybe even a little less than that at times because it's Japanese. So it has not been like we're making huge money or spending huge money, and also in many cases these cards are not even segregated, not even moved to the side. Instead, they're kept inside of bulk bins. So when I'd occasionally call places and say, "Hi, do you have this card I'm looking for?" they would say, "You have to come in and dig through the bulk bin yourself." And so there has been a fair amount of doing that over the past couple months. But the fetch quest is now complete, and I just need the guy's address, and I'll send them to the US, and that'll be good. I did recognize that if he ends up not making good on his end of the bargain, namely giving me money and sending me his address, I don't know what I will do with these cards, because again, they're not worth much money and they're very low demand. It's an old card that, like, kind of attractive, but so what? And so it is possible I have a pile of cards that I do not want, and I feel very awkward throwing these things away, so I'll probably just keep them on a shelf somewhere as a reminder of the time that I was a rube. The only time ever that anyone has ever taken advantage of me for being a rube, but that time possibly. Anyway, there you go. Fetch quest complete, though. It was a lot of fun, but I am indeed, delighted by, it gets me down the world. Anyway, Gary, hello, good seeing you. Last night you started reading Utopia, you're about halfway through. It's a page turner, but you're motivated by knowing I read it too. Well, that's very kind of you. Why? If you're not enjoying it, just put it down, my friend. Like, it is the case that there are many books out there that I've read that I would not recommend reading. Like, Utopia is an interesting book. Like, it attempts to respond to Plato in a lot of ways, but this requires decent knowledge of Plato to see and understand. But with that said, I hope it goes well. I hope you are picking up some interesting ideas that you're going to be able to think about and consider. Moore's Utopia is fascinating because he puts forward the idea of if we're sufficiently isolated from one another, can we have nice things? Right? If we live in groups that are, in his claim, no more than a walking day away from each other, or no less than a walking day from each other, could we find ways to build and grow independent values that would not be harmful to one another? And it's a nice idea. Now, of course, this was before anything involving trains or cars or aeroplanes. But yeah, and there's some nice values in the background of trying to share the dirty work of society more generally. It's worth thinking about for sure. Hello to you, Humdrum. What's good? Hope life's good for us. Thank you. Hope it's good for you also. Hello to Tarek. My fetch quest is not done. I gotta go turn it in. True. Heliquin, welcome in. It's always nice seeing you. I'm sorry we're not playing Battle Brothers. I think that's your favorite game, Heliquin. It's good seeing you indeed, though. Oh, Battle Brothers. We played that, Game Menace? The game Menace last month. That was a really fun game. I hope we play more of that again in the near future. All good, all good. Yesterday's classes, fantastic. I had a guest speaker in one of the classes, which was really great to have around. That said, this time he was given a little more presentation time than before. I've seen him before. Words are hard. He was given more presentation time than when I had him around before. There we go. And he didn't quite know what to do with the extra time. And so I don't know. He did not seed it back to the class. Instead, he filled it with the attempt to continue talking about things he had nothing else to say. And it got kind of awkward kind of fast, at least for me. Now, I think the students didn't notice, but he was definitely vamping in a way where he's sort of saying the same thing over and over again, just in different formulations. But it led to a good conversation afterwards, and it's nice to have someone else do the work of your class for a day and see how the students respond to another person's way of presenting the world. And I think it's also very useful for the students to get someone else's takes on things, than just me nattering on from day to day, as always. But yeah, good day, good weekend. This afternoon, I got plans to go to a lunch with a couple of colleagues just to see. How's it go? How are we gonna deal with next semester? Rather, man, talking is hard today. Allow me a brief breath. All right, all good now. No worries at all. How do I decide when to step in and redirect to, okay, it's time to discuss? If I notice any of the students seeing through what's happening, I will definitely find a way to step in there. Or if the presenter has gone over the time that I have allotted to them. But yeah, it's a very awkward thing to cut into someone who's actively presenting, unless I have like some moral objection or strong pedagogical objection. The way I've seen it done gracefully before is, pardon me, excuse me, I can't stop thinking about what you said before about da-da-da-da. I'm sorry to cut you off, but can you just tell us more about that? As a way of getting them into the I am now taking questions modes. But yesterday that didn't happen. It was only about 5 minutes of extra time that they vamped through, so it's all good. Anyway, that's enough about that. Friends, it's time for us to play a little game called Looking at Melodicas, called the Word of the Day. Here's the Word of the Day today. That's yesterday. One more time. The word of the day is a corrode. 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 Alright. Corrode means to slowly break apart and destroy metal, an object, etc. through a chemical process or to undergo such a process. It's also used as a synonym of undermine, to mean to gradually destroy or weaken. Several sections of the pipe have corroded and will need to be replaced, or years of lies and secrets had corroded their relationship. There we go. The second word here, Neve, isn't that some kind of mole? It might be a word for a mole, possibly? No. Is it Nevis, possibly? Hey, there we go. There we go. So this is accented the part of granular snow that forms the upper end of a glacier. Huh. I wonder how people are looking that one up. That's amazing. Alright, did you know a corrode comes from the Latin verb corrodere, meaning to gnaw or chew up. Corrodere, in turn, combines the prefix cor, used here as an intensifier with the meaning of completely, with the verb rodere, to gnaw. When I think of like really stereotyped like Cockney British people, I think Cockney's the right word here. I think of them saying things like "core blimey." If this is your culture, I apologize for being stereotypical. Core blimey. I wonder if that core is the same thing. Huh. You may recognize another rodere descendant rodent as a word for members of an order of a gnaw-happy mammal. At one time, corrodere was used to literally indicate the action of gnawing away, as in woodworms corroded the wood. But it's more figurative senses from the action of gnawing or eating away that have persisted, as in saltwater corroded the iron, or a lack of transparency by local officials is corroding public trust. There you go. Is this true? Core blimey. It's a British exclamation used to express surprise, shock, or annoyance. So it is a real thing. It is a real thing indeed. It's kind of hat also. So up here it does say the minced oath, short for God blind me. Okay. Do you have any etymology here, or is it just indeed the minced oath? All right, so core does not overlap when I was hoping it would. The world is now less interesting again. Test your vocabulary. What four-letter word refers to a reddish, brittle coating formed on iron, especially when chemically attacked by moist air and composed essentially of hydrated ferric oxide? Yeah, definitely one on the easier side today. Occasionally, these words of the day do seem focused on language learners or younger people, which is great. But yeah, today the word is definitely rust. Rust. Have any of you played that game, Rust? I remember when it first came out, I was sure I was mishearing the game's name, and people would say things like, "Hey, have you played Rust?" And I'd say, "Oh, it's like Rust, like rustic, rustic." But no, Rust. I think Rust is one of those category of games where you start naked and afraid, and then eventually you build a large and beautiful base for other people to destroy. Is that right? Is that right? I think so. It'd be silly if it were called Rusk. Hey, Rusk is very, very tasty. Rusk is delicious. Good old Rusk. Let me see if it is indeed the one I'm thinking of. Are you indeed a naked and afraid game when you start? Yeah, okay, so you do start, like, making bows and arrows, and eventually have the old assault rifles and so on. Yeah, I think this is one where other players can take over your base when you're sleeping and so on. All right, let's go ahead and do what comes next. Yeah, trivia comes next. Time for trivia. Good luck to you. Social sciences for 3 points. Despite its association with silver mines, what U.S. state picked neon to be the official state element? So initially, I was thinking, somewhere out west in the U.S. With neon, I assume it's Las Vegas, and so I think it's the great state of Nevada. My first guess was New Mexico, but I'm gonna go Nevada on this one for Las Vegas purposes. Hey, that's delightful. That's absolutely delightful. Thomas Rusk was Texas's first ever U.S. senator. Oh, that's delightful, Dogberry. That's a delightful little story. No Sam Houston allowed. Question 2, arts and culture. Despite competition from 2001 A Space Odyssey, Best Picture at the 1969 Oscars went to a musical adaptation of what Victorian novel? I assume this is My Fair Lady. The novel then is Pygmalion. I'm trying to remember when The King and I came out, but The King and I don't think it's based on a book, and if it is, I don't know the name of the book. When I say Pygmalion, Mr. Bumble Fagin and the kind-hearted Nancy feature heavily in the story of what boy who joins a gang of London pickpockets. It's Oliver Twist. I do not know the Oliver Twist movie. Shame on me. Shame on me. It is Oliver Twist all the way. Huh. I was actually quite confused how else they would be cluing Pygmalion. Like, you can talk about the goddess, but that's all I got. Oh, is this misspelled? I think it's misspelled. No, it's absolutely right. So My Fair Lady is... My Faily Lady. Good. My Family Lady. Good try, good try. Try again. Film 64. Okay, so it was the 1960s at least. Yeah, this is then based on Pygmalion. But the Oliver Twist movie film, 1968, looks like. Oh, maybe I have seen this. It would had to have been in the late 80s that I saw it, but Okay, yeah, very good indeed. Very good indeed. All right, very good. Number 3, here we go. Good luck, team, as we continue along. The Grand Looks Cafe, Rock Sugar's Southeast Asian Kitchen, and Fox Restaurant Concepts were all bought by what upscale restaurant chain founded in Beverly Hills? I have no idea. Noms and I are in the process right now of watching the last season of The Bear, and that's genuinely all I know about at least restaurant culture. Um, I mean, there's like the Hard Rock Cafe. That's not upscale at all. Upscale restaurant chains. Can I even name? I mean, I can name things like oh shoot. There's this guy, he has a milk bar. My wife would probably know this instantaneously because she's really into cookbooks and cookbooks written by a variety of chefs with various ideological and foodie backgrounds and cultures. It's Bobby somebody. Anyway, how about, is it the French Laundry? That's somewhere in California, I believe. It can't be that, correct? Right, very good. In addition to their brown bread, what company boasts a 20-page plus menu with upwards of 250 items, only about 30 of which are flavored as namesake dessert? Oh, it's the Cheesecake Factory. The Cheesecake Factory. I think I may have swung too far up on the word upscale. I think the French Laundry either has or had a Michelin star. It is from California, though, correct? It is from California. I'm very good deal on that. All right, what does upscale mean? Definition, if you please. Like, it's definitely the kind of place that I think middle class families will go for special dates in the U.S. It's the kind of place that you go to have a really nicer meal if you don't have a ton of money, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to argue this one out with them, I don't think, because I assume at least one other person has done so. Like, it's fine. It's a nice place to go. I think if it is, like, in the same realm as Olive Garden, maybe. Maybe just, like, a step above Olive Garden in some way. But you complain, Pharaoh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, so Cheesecake Factory versus Olive Garden. Yeah? How good popular are these? Chains are popular, consistent, not good. No. Okay, I want to look one more time. Let me use the word upscale here. What do people say about? Oh, so Bennett's first suggestion is upscale restaurant. Is it upscale? I bet other people in the world are having some words. They officially call it upscale casual. Upscale casual. Okay. So when I pull up Grand Luke's Cafe, they say upscale there. Alright, I'm not going to complain. Oh, this is amazing. Their stock ticker is cake. Oh, that's fun. That's fun indeed. Alright, no more complaints. Here we go. Number 4, Science of Nature. No relation to colors of light. Red anti-green and blue anti-red are 2 of the 8 types of what gauge bosons. All right. Some of you read National Geographic. Some of you spend your time considering the atom. Some of us do not. So I know what bosons are. Are they quarks? I was so proud of myself. The strong nuclear force is mediated by massless particles that binds quarks together, hence the name. They're gluons. Accursed gluons and muons and so on. There we go. There we go. Very good. Yeah, there's more to say about that, but not for right now. They're Quark adjacent. Nice, 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 nice. Entertainment. Taking Manhattan in his 8th movie, going to hell in his 9th movie, and of course traveling to outer space in film 10. That's the cinematic trajectory of What Mass Murderer. It's Jason, correct? It's the fellow from the lake. Or is it Freddy Krueger? I believe it's Jason. And I know it's only due to marketing. Only due to marketing, I know that one. Oh, the Muppets, right? The first one is The Muppets Take Manhattan, indeed. That's great, that's great, that's great. All right, 12-point day, fantastic. How'd we do in Ray? Comparison with the world. Again, a very consistent week. Very consistent week indeed here of both for ourselves and for the average bear. I mean, that the average bear is up to 10 this week means I should be a little higher than that, but I wonder if there's an intentional reduction in difficulty of the clues and why that is exactly. I wonder if the thrice people look at retention day over day, and if people come back the next day after one that wasn't quite so hard, with the hope that eventually we'll all buy thrice goods. I wonder how many people play thrice each day. I know this is meant as a like recruitment tool, right? Because this is a group that goes and puts on trivia at bars. But how many of us like live in Japan and will never make use of this company? I have no idea. What I do know though is it's time for the redactyl. Put any word you want to onto the screen, and I will type it in here. We're looking for a 14-letter word. Holy moly, how many 14-letter words do I know? M-I-S-S... Let's see. Number one, modern. That's a great joke. I can't type, sorry. Modern, there are 2. Quark, we have 0. How about upscale? Oh, not this time. Is it going to be a state? There's 10 states somewhere. Mesopotamia. I think Mesopotamia might be 14. We'll see. Is it history? 2 of those. Blank. There are no blanks on the screen. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? How about the word philosophy? 39 philosophies. Well done indeed on that one. Is it our friend form? There are 19 forms with no blanks on them. Is it cheesecake? None of those. Photosynthesis? Sorry, no. Cheburki. I don't know what that is. Please don't be porn. Please don't be porn. Oh. Empanadas, possibly? That's a great word, though. I need to learn that one. Thank you for that. How about a process, maybe? One of those. A science, there are 3 of those. There are 145 he's. She's, there are but 8. How about postmodernism? Oh, I like that very much. 1 postmodernism. A system, we have none. Style, we have 2. Logic, there's none of those. How about the word 14? None of those. Eastern, whoops. Eastern, there's none of those. Contradiction, 1. Action, 7. Association, there we go. No associations. Exceptionalism. Oh, don't do that for July 4th. Okay, good. How about lost? We are lost 3 times. System. We did before. I'm gonna go and run directions. Est, there are 2. East, there are none. West, we have 1. North, we have none. South, there are none. Center or central, 3 in 1 of those. There you go. Natural. Cool. That dish is from Ukraine, Russia, Belarus. Can't recommend it enough. Lynn Vega, thank you for that knowledge. I really appreciate that. I live over here in Tokyo, so probably hard to get, but I'll keep my eyes out. Student, we have no students. Abstractism, none of those. Natural, we did before. Field, there are 2. Method, there are 2. Tenets, there are 2. A bunch of you did tenet very quickly one after another. Why'd that happen? Strategy, there are none. Abolitionism, there are none of those. Subset, we have none of those. Study, there are 8. Theory, there are 2. How about Immanuel Kant? One of those. How about Jeremy Bentham? No Jeremy Beremies today, unfortunately. Religion, there are 2 of those. Huh. Oh, a central blank, you got Tenet. Got it. Sorry. Economics, I almost said economics. There we go. None of those. Am I a fan of Hobbes? I am not a fan of Hobbes. I do teach Hobbes, but, yeah, teaching and being fans were not quite the same. Determinism, there we go, one of those. Egalitarianism, I like that very much. Egalitarianism, none of those. GRU, fine word that, 2 of those. Ethics, 6 of those. Words are hard to say. Grandiosity, none of those. Fashion, as you do, 2 of those. How about the analytical method? None of those today. Existence, does it precede essence? There are 39 of those. In a moment, I'll start playing directly. We'll see how it goes. Hegel, there are 2 of those. Abstract, we have 7. School, there are 2 of these. Is Nietzsche involved? There are 14 Nietzsches. I think you're right indeed, Fernandez. And I apologize if I gave that away. Oh, it's not right. Wait, did I spell it wrong? I misspelled it, sorry. There we go. I'm so sorry. I think Farrell would have gotten it anyway, but the minute I saw the word existence here rather, I said, oh, it's about the relationship between existence and essence, which is the central question of existentialism. But good job, team, good job indeed. Existentialism, a family of philosophical views and inquiry that explore the human individual's struggle to lead an authentic life, despite the apparent absurdity or incomprehensibility of existence. In examining meaning, purpose, value, existentialist thought often includes concepts such as existential crisis, angst, courage, and freedom. There you go indeed. Okay, I was going to ask if Heidegger was in here. Yeah, there's a really interesting, Heidegger's Nazi, there's a really interesting reading of Heidegger that takes quite seriously him as an existentialist, as opposed to a person who's like trying to rebuild ontology exclusively. So there you go. Good job, team indeed. Lots to say about this topic, but you'll have to pay for the tier 5 Patreons. You get access to the exclusive philosophy lectures. Is Camus controversial? I mean, he's a womanizer, if that's what you want. The standard reading in philosophy of Camus is that he's an existentialist. That said, because he writes in a literary way in his nonfiction pieces, his essays and so on, it's very, very hard to nail him down. So certainly in his fictional pieces, there's a great deal of concern with people defining themselves, people asserting values that matter to them, even though the rest of society is strongly against them, blah, 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 blah. And so he tends to write existentially. That said, it's just not clear what he's up to, and it's one of these moments of like, he didn't explain himself terribly well, so we do the best we can. But yeah, Sartre at least was very forthright in his nonfiction pieces. For example, what is existentialism, in which he tries to explain these things. But yeah, he Beauvoir and Camus formed a delightful little triad where 2 of them were very clear, and then there's Camus. All right. Let's go ahead and do what? Let's do a round or 2 of the old Rizdactyl. I do want to get to my Rogue Legacy before too long here. Also, my beloved wife said she'd be visiting. We've been live now for almost an hour, and she is not. So she's probably been distracted by, I don't know, a cookbook or thoughts of going rock climbing. all that way. French out philosophy is much more literary. Yeah, I mean, the person whose work inspired me the most back in grad school, good old Richard Rorty, argues that philosophy just is one more species of literature. You can imagine why this upsets some people. I like it when philosophy is written beautifully, but I need it to be beautiful in a way that I can make sense out of it without devoting my whole life to it. And so I want some nice balance between the beautiful expression while trying to chase down beautiful ideas, but the ideas being expressed like just for a minute or two. Just give me like one paragraph of by X I mean, by Y I mean, and I'm good to go for the entire piece, no matter what nonsense you do. But yeah, it's a good time. Anyway, we'll pull up a random one right now. This is delightful. Steel Airship. This one submitted approximately 5 months ago. 5 months ago, Steel Airship, a great submission. Friends, we are now playing a little game of Rizdactyl. Please ask any yes/no question you want to, and we'll see if we can figure out what Wikipedia page is on my screen right here. Hello, Grandpa Clamps. Leaning back on the rope and trusting while rock climbing is quite the feat. So Noms does indoor stuff, bouldering, and then climbing walls. And so when she climbs the walls, they are above a crash pad. And so even if she falls from multiple feet into the air, she still crashes in a way that might bruise you but not break you. So that's how it goes. Is this the Quakers? This is not the Quakers, no. Should I just say that we'll never do the Quakers? Or should I do the Quakers right now just to get it out of the way? Would I feed this to an infant? Jim, I love you so much, and I truly, truly mean that, but we'll talk about it in a minute. I would not feed this to infants, no. Is it fictional? Yes. Is it something that precedes Essence? Oh! No, its essence precedes its existence. I'm comfortable saying that the essence precedes existence indeed. Is it edible? In principle, yes, but I would not eat it, no. No. We did the Quakers once as the University of Penn Quakers, did we indeed? Would infants feed on it? I do not believe that infants would feed on it. That said, in principle, a toddler could eat this, I guess? Maybe. Is it an artifact of power? Not in the normal sense, no. I don't know what the normal sense of that is, but no, definitely not. Oh, we're all being very silly today. Is it addictive? No. Is it dirt? No. Has it ever been alive? No. Is it tangible? It itself is not tangible, but it can be easily instantiated. You'd find tangible versions of this around. Have people fought wars over it? No. I wouldn't eat it, so it's meat. There are lots of things I won't eat, my friend. Meat is one of them, though. But no, it's not that. Is it edible clay? What are y'all doing? It's not edible clay. Oh, you're in long weekend mood. Oh, did many of you have today off? What was the 4th of July observed today? Because, yeah, you're right. Some of my professor friends back in the US do have today off. Outrageous! I need a day off. I must go complain to the people upstairs, we'll call them. It's pretty silly, pretty fun. Good fun indeed. All right. Could this become a fetish? I mean, I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum, as the phrase has it, but no, I would not imagine it's an object of fetishism. Every day's a day off and you're unemployed. So every time I'm like, hey, it's the end of the work week. Hey, happy midweek. I do feel bad for anyone who does not work. I feel like I'm excluding them in that moment, but true. Elstel, that was the joke. Well done. Is this used for travel? This is not used for travel. Do I have one of these in my house? I have at some point, but I do not right now. No, I do not have one in my house. What could it be? Things that come in and go out of houses. Is it an ant? Is it a spider? Is it a thing I left behind when I moved to Japan? That was not the point at which I left behind, no. If a person has one of these, are they likely to have multiple of them? No. Are there any famous books about this? Yes, Jim, there are famous books about this. Would it break if it were dropped from 5 feet high? No. Can it be used as a container? No. I mean, in some sense, yes, but that would not come first to mind. I would want to say no. No, it cannot be used as a container. Is it a thing we'd expect undergrads to have in their room? Probably not. I mean, they could. It wouldn't be unreasonable, but not in every room, no. Is it an orphan pickpocket? I've never had an orphan pickpocket in my home, except when I was an orphan pickpocket. Back in the year 1840. Is it a book? It is a book. It is a book indeed. Is it real? It is real. I said earlier it's fictional. This is one of those very awkward moments where it's fictional in one sense and real in another. Alright. There are famous books about it because it is a book. Can you remember the first thing that Jim asked? Is it green eggs and ham? It is not. Is it a famous book? It is. Is it the good book? No. Is it a novel? It is a novel, yes. Wait. It's not a novel. Sorry, it's not a novel, no. Is Necronomicon? No. Is it originally written in English? Yes. Is it a dictionary? No. Is it a Very Hungry Caterpillar? No. Again, it's not a novel, and I should be more careful on that. Is it by Dr. Spock? It is not by Dr. Spock, he of child-rearing fame. Is it a cookbook? It is not a cookbook, no. Is usually printed on heavy cardboard so it can withstand tiny humans. No, I'll say directly, it is not a book written for children. Is it space-based? It is not sci-fi. I'll say that directly. Not sci-fi, not looking to the heavens, we'll say. Are there illustrations in the book? Not ordinarily to my knowledge, but I can imagine making them, sure. Is it nonfiction? It is not nonfiction, no. Is it the Bible? No, but good seeing you, Ash. Is it a novella? No. Is it The Hobbit? No. Is it big enough to beat someone with? No. It's a small piece. A small piece. Thank you for being a friend. Dellerfin, I thank you very much indeed. Is it considered YA? No. Would I like for this to be nonfiction? It's probably best this stays fictional, yes. Is it biography? No. Is it written in the year, or before 20th, or sorry, written in the 20th century? No, it's before it. Is it poetry? No. Did I finish it? Yes, I have read this. Who did I miss? Is it How to Cook for 40 Humans? No. Is it The Hobbit? No. The Silmarillion? No. Silmarillion? No. Pre-1980? Yes. Is it written by an American author? No. I think that's all of my yeses and nos for now. Is it commonly read in schools? No. Is it the Little Red Book? No. Is it fantasy? It is not a fantasy novel. Not things like, you know, kings and knights and so on. Not that. This one actually may be really, really hard. Was a clue left for us? This is a good clue, Stealership. The written work presents a solution to the economic troubles of the time. The written work presents a solution to the economic troubles of its time. There's the clue. Hey, how's it going, D Black? Does the words contain more letters in each word than the total words in the title? I don't believe that's possible. Good seeing you. There we go. Is it A Modest Proposal? What was Jim's first question, team? What was Jim's first question here? Let me scroll back and see if I can find it. Oh boy. Where was it? Jim, here we go. Would you feed this to an infant? Would you feed this to an infant? A modest proposal for preventing the children of poor people from being a burden to their parents or country, and for making them beneficial to the public. What should we do with poor children? We should eat them. That's great. Good job indeed, team. Good job indeed. Dr. Swift's little piece there. You're not sure you don't say it's fictional. So like I said, it's real in one sense and fictional in another. Written from the perspective of a fictional narrator. And so because it says it's a fictional narrator, I'm okay saying it is a fictional piece. This kind of satire, I don't know. Again, it's a real thing in the world, but I need to not say we're all good. We're all good. That's enough. I'm not going to argue this one out. Today is not the day for arguing about the metaphysics of fiction. All right, who got that one first? Dogberry. Dogberry, well done. Getting that typing done fast for other people. Well done. Right, the book itself is not fictional. So this is why I always say it's real in some sense and fictional in another sense. Now, if anyone ever brings up a book that's inside of a fictional universe, i.e., I don't know, the Lord of the Rings book, aren't they a recording of the writing of Bilbo Baggins? And isn't The Hobbit, in universe and in our universe? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Kind of challenged those. Whoever submitted most recently, you made me very, very happy. Oh my goodness, Eyes, that's amazing. These are all really, really wonderful submissions in the past couple days here. Let's go ahead and do this one, though. Let's go ahead and do this one. Friends, I have a new one on screen. This one is submitted by Skade. We've been doing the same people's submissions a bunch recently. I think that's to say that some of you proposed very good ones. Friends, there's one on the screen right now. Good luck with you. All right. It is not the Quakers. There you go. It also has nothing to do with roads. Those are the two main mimetic categories of the channel. So, mimetic here meaning of related to online memes, not really mimetic, because everything's mimetic. Is it a place? It is not a place, no. Is it a musical instrument? No. Can I kick it? In principle, I could kick it, yes. Is it fictional? How dare you? It's not fictional, though, no. Would a dog wear it? No. Is it a person? It is a person, yes. Humdrum, please chill. As much as you might be right, I don't think, yeah, that's enough right now. If I were to kick it, would I be expected? Yes. Should we eat it to solve the world's problems? Probably not. Though it'd be very funny to eat, I expect. Are they living? They are living. They are living. It wouldn't actually be very funny to eat it. I know why I said that, but it's not helpful. It is not a clown. Is it a man? It is a man, yes. Yes, indeed. Are they married? I believe so. Yeah, they are not married. Is it Bertrand Russell? No. Are they American? Yes. Are they alive? Yes. Bertrand Russell? Definitely dead. Did they invent or discover something? Not to my knowledge. Are they widowed? They are widowed, yes. Are they in politics? Not really. They have made some political statements, but it's not their primary engagement with the world. Are they an entertainer? They are an entertainer. Are they musicians? They're not well, no, they're not primarily musicians, no. No. Anytime I take a question or say something and then pull it back, I would have given away far too much, or you're gonna think I have at least. Is it Mel Brooks? Radicus, well done on that one. Well done, well done. It's possible this was in the news too recently, as these things happen. Mel Brooks, an American actor, filmmaker, comedian, songwriter, and playwright with a career spanning 7 decades. He's known as a writer and director of a variety of successful farces and parodies. There you go. I think he would think it's funny if he were eaten. I think he would think it's funny if he could turn it into a musical, especially. There you go. 100 years old, and yeah, I was fairly sure that Anne Bancroft had died recently. That's a very long marriage indeed, from 64 to 2005. Oh, this is not recent at all. Oh, I'm so old. Oh no. Let's never ever talk about what year it is again. Oh my goodness. Some of my students were born in 2005. Oh, you know what was very weird to me yesterday? I'm not going to say upsetting, but very weird. Give me just a second while I type in the winner here. Radicus, good job on that one. So, yeah. Yesterday was my yearly role playing game in class, in which I give the students different roles to play to then debate through, think through, and argue through some central questions of society to see how the different kinds of ideas or positions conflict in order to set up an interesting argument about how we can make them not conflict, blah, blah, blah. And some of the characters I give are people from the real world, but I don't say who they are. So, for example, one of the people is a businessman named Jeff. He's like 64 years old. He's really into space, and his main goal in the playthrough is to get the society to build a space program, even if it destroys the environment and makes everyone else very unhappy, right? This kind of thing. There's also someone who is named Charles. He's age 78. He's interested in the environment and tradition. And of course, he is meant to find a way to take power by tricking the other people into letting him have power again. Because, Charles the Third of England, all this stuff. Good fun, good fun. And so this time, I gave one of the students a Swedish woman, age 24, named Greta. And I gave various ideas here, but I said she cares most of all about fairness, equity, and the environment. And this person ended up not knowing who this was, and as long as things were voted for democratically, she thought everything was fair, and her group ended up destroying the environment, etc., becoming a nation, a police state, etc. And so when I heard that group become this, I said, I don't mean to call you out, the person I knew who had this role, but I'm surprised you got that outcome, given that, and I described the character aloud, and it's Greta Thunberg, right? And I said, students, why didn't you play this role as Greta Thunberg? And he said, who? And for a very brief second, I thought that she had been much, much farther back in history than, today. And so he swore up and down he had never heard of this person. I pulled up a picture of her, had never seen this person. I described a little bit, absolutely nothing. And yeah, every other student in the class knew exactly who this was. Good for him, it's tough to be that offline. Yeah, he just seemed like profoundly disconnected from things that I thought everyone knew. Where's the student from? Hawaii. The student's from Hawaii. And I understand Hawaii is in a different environment in a variety of ways than the rest of the US, but I don't know, man. It really surprised me. It was a good class, a fun class, but that group had some troubles indeed. And that's fine. My favorite character I make every single term is Sam. And Sam's top line description is, play this character as American as you possibly can. What does this character like? Freedom. What is this character like? Being left alone. What is this character like? Explosions. And this character's always played in a really over-top kind of way. And some of the characters have special missions I mentioned or special abilities. And though this is terrible, he is the only character whose special ability is, you have snuck a gun into deliberations. You may brandish it if you must to get your point across. And this is meant to make a point about the way in which discussion can often break down into various moments of violence or as a threat of violence. Fine. But yesterday's student is the first one who ever decided to go beyond brandishing. His special ability is brandish. It does not start shooting the other people. Well, he decided to start shooting other people. I said, no, you don't have any bullets. And he thought on his feet very quickly and began using it as a club instead. I was like, oh no, my roleplay. My beautiful, beautiful roleplay. As a DM, you can only do so much, right? Absolutely. Mistakes made. All right. Let's go ahead and do maybe one more here. Let's see what comes up in 3 random ones in a row. All right, first one. Huh. I don't think we'd be able to get this one. I'm gonna go ahead and share this one as a this is interesting, not as a you'd get this one. Do any of you know about this? The first cat in space. We've done the first dog in space. A Parisian cat that became the first feline launched into space on October 18th of 1963 as part of the French space program. Aw, cutie. Yeah. However... oh, boy. Oh, she survived the flight. The cats had electrodes implanted in their skulls to monitor neurological activity on the flight. Electrical impulses applied to the brain and leg to stimulate responses. There you go, team. Good old Felicity the cat, giving her life, surely consensually, to the exploration of space. Space. All right. You have a shot glass set of the first animals in space. Pharaoh, would you mind take a picture of that and sharing it on Discord? I've never seen this. I've never heard of it, and it sounds really amazing. Who is the first horse in space? Get to it. Yeah, this is interesting, but again, I believe it's absolutely ungettable by our group. This is from Jewel of the Sea. Again, I see how you got this and why it could be good for a group, just not our group. It's aperiodic tiling. Anyone do mathematics or tessellations? I expect at least one of you know of these in general, but yeah. Proof that the tile discovered by David Smith is an aperiodic monotile, a solution to the Einstein problem, etc. Yeah, I don't just get this one. We've done patterns once or twice before, but they've never been particularly easy or fun for us to get indeed. There we go. Specific, fun submission, but no. So we've rejected 2 out of the 3 I was planning to do one of. So we'll put the last one now and see what's happening. Rejection, niche. Last one pulling up for now. Sure. This is a great one. This is a fine submission. We'll finish on this one today. Submitted by Dr. Burns. Dr. Burns. What's the Three Stooges line there? Paging Dr. something Dr. Howard. Like, I know Mo Howard is one of them being summoned. Regardless, here come questions. Good luck. Good luck indeed. It's like Penrose tiling. So again, I don't think that some of you couldn't get the tiling thing. Oh, speaking of which, I have a student right now who is so smart and so good, and I really, really like him. And he is the best origami artist that I've ever seen. And he so badly wants to go into well, he's not sure he wants to, but he would like the possibility of going and getting an MFA in origami. But origami tends to be seen as a craft, not an art. And so I'm trying to help him see the possibilities of doing an origami-related PhD in art history. He's so smart, and at some point I'll show you this kind of thing of what he makes. It goes so far beyond, you know, just little cranes, instead to really, really beautiful and thoughtful creations. He made one for my class. The images of it are on the other computer. I'll show you on Monday. But he made this giant thing with so many folds out of one huge sheet of paper. So crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry. Here we go, back to the game. Is it medical related? No. Is it a robot? No. Is it a person? No. Is it Molari and cheese? No. Could my super smart and likable student fold paper into the shape of this object? Probably not, no. Is the below average size non-blue bread box? It is not below average size. It is non-blue. It is not a bread box. There you go. There you go. Oh, I wish I could show you my student's work without immediately doxing him. I know he has it online somewhere. I've also told him he should probably make YouTube videos of these things, because people would like to do a fold-along, I'm sure. He said, though, that currently a lot of children are learning how to do origami from videos, but they're unable to then think about the origami constructions in two-dimensional models, because they've learned through a kind of visual process as opposed to reading off of a sheet. Very interesting to me. If I saw a picture of this, would I recognize it? Yeah, sure. Is there a specific color associated with it? So I think of a particular color when I think of this. I'm not sure if it's exclusively that color, but probably yes. If we said, like, hey, what is the color of X? Probably most of you who aren't big nerds would give the same answer. Does this change? Sure, it does change. Is it associated with a particular country? Unfortunately, yes. It doesn't have to be, but I think if I asked you all, of this thing X, would you associate with a particular country? Most of you would say the same answer for jokes. Is it wet? Yes. It is indeed wet. Is it cold? Not necessarily / no. Is the country the US? Yes. Is it geographical? I don't know what that means in this case. Is it oil? Yes, it is. That question of, is it associated with a country / is that country the US? Game done. Game done. Lynn Vega, well done. I wasn't going to make you get fossil fuel in general. Oil's good enough, thank you. Is it maple syrup? See, that'd be nice also. The thought of it being maple syrup and thus tasty, tasty goodness as opposed to whatever else you might want to say about exactly Texas tea. That intro to, what's that game? The Beverly Hillbillies. What? Oil. Black gold, Texas tea. There you go. Lynn Vega, you get a point. On your first day of chatting, you get a point in the big old game, and that's pretty darn great. Oh yeah, no, definitely the USA is not the top oil producer. And so I think if I said, you know, what country do you first associate oil with? I think more people would go with the US than the OPEC nations. Again, by jokes, by joke purposes. But yeah, things like Venezuela, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, you pick any of these. But again, I think for the jokes, people would probably say, because we're Americans. We're Americans and American adjacent Europeans. And so I think the people in here often know, like, American perspectives on things, because they follow this kind of media. But I don't know. It's possible I'm wrong about this one. And I've poisoned the well, but I don't know. I think it's jokes. I think again, for joke purposes, in this channel, we go for the jokes first. Who needs truth when you have humor? Sure, why not? We continue trying to learn this little game called Rogue Legacy 2. Hey, Anonymous! Anonymous, thank you for gifting a subscription to Lynn Vega. Look at that. Look at that. You win a point on your first day of talking, and you also win a subscription. Anonymous, thank you for being a generous awarder of gifts. It's just like the FIFA World Cup trophy. The organization, let's say me, I don't award. Okay. Huh. Okay, so yesterday we had to unplug and plug back in my controller once the game was loaded. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again, and hopefully it will work this time. Let's see. Okay, so it really is locked in on I'm a keyboard player. Let's do settings and see if that changes once up. No, it thinks there's no gamepad plugged in. If I continue to Legacy, does this change, or do I have to quit out? I gotta quit out. I'm not using keyboard, I'm cheating. Wait, is the game played more often by more people with keyboard? Because it does seem to be like the kind of game where a gamepad makes a good deal of sense, but it's possible you're joking and I'm confused, as one occasionally is on this channel. Alright, load it again, let's see what happens. Bum-ba-dum-bum. You're goofing? Throws me off. I don't know how goofing works. Autosave's progress. I like that the autosave icon this time is having some tea, or steeping some tea, perhaps. Press any button. Yeah, I don't know why that works. Or why it works that way. Because again, I had it plugged in, loaded the game, and then I guess I alt-tabbed out. I wonder if alt-tabbing out makes you say, keyboard. Not sure. Anyway, let's continue our legacy. This is our fourth character. We've tried one run with a sword person, one run of a warrior with a jousting lance, one run of an archer, and now there's this run. Oh, then we had another sword person, had a special item that I immediately broke. So I want to play as a mage. Unfortunately, this mage is a vegan, and so plus 75% gold, which means it's quite difficult. My suspicion is that the vegan does not eat food, does not eat the meat that drops. But let's learn how the character works and see what happens. I push the go back to main menu button. Don't worry, this is not reloading. This is not save scumming of some sort. Alright, first mage out. What do vegans do, other than tell you that they are vegan? Alright, so we have currently 510 money. I know that we recently picked up a blueprint for a cape, and I sure would like to buy one of those. Maybe we already did. Well, I can't remember. I don't think we bought it yet, so I'm going to go ahead and buy something very cheap if possible. 150 to get the Enchantress. Okay. The Pillow Fort is open. Don't let her height fool you. The Enchantress is smaller than she looks. Find runes for her and she can imbue you with magical power. Gain the ability to siphon life from your foes, redirect damage, and improve your magical repertoire. Okay, I thought the Enchantress would be a playable character, but no, instead, she's someone who will help you. A lovely little tent there. We can also afford a safe, where Charon takes less of our money. Not right now, though. Vegan means eating meat hurts you. Wait, so it's not even that it doesn't heal you, it's also that it hurts you. Crazy. We have Freeze Strike, the talent, which allows us to apply freeze and destroy large projectiles. And Blaze Bellow, burn brutes by blasting bad breath. No eating meat. I hope there are other kinds of food power-ups. We'll see, though. Hey, kid, you heading out? I love that he called this kid, even though we have a big old white beard. Okay, so... I already turned the cape on. Got it. So the cape, we have a helm. I can now go back and spend my money, I believe. Though I want to say hello to this over here. Humdrum, I appreciate you, but I'm going to need you to stop bringing the channel down. Like, it's the same kind of thing as going to, like, a kid's birthday party and only wanting to talk politics. I'm going to time you out. That's your last warning, seriously. Appreciate you, but I got to keep things going in a good way. Huh, I wonder if my USB port is failing me. Because it's currently going into and out of connection. We'll see. Alright, ooh, Ducky! Thank you for the extravagant tents! The cough flowing through it is so overwhelming it's making me dizzy. Just kidding, I saw the price tag. Talk about cheap. The only thing making me dizzy are the fumes from all the cleaning agents I had to use. Couldn't you get a girl anything better? Well, beggars can't be choosers. I decided not to be poor anymore. Now let's talk about magic with a capital M for money. Because let me tell you, Ducky, enchantments are not cheap. Find me some sweet runic stones. I can grant you powers you couldn't even dream of. Like stealing the life force from your enemies or being slightly magnetic. And that's it. That's all I got until you find me runic stones at Ducky. So throughout the building, castle, it's we found a number of those small orbs that sound like they have the voices of thousands inside of them. And so I wonder if those are what we're looking for. I'm not sure. Alright, Noms, hello. People see you're here. People are greeting you.
Hello.
Do you have anything you'd care to share?
Nothing. I'm gonna try to go climbing now.
Yeah, you have your outfit of exercise on.
I do not. I have a dress.
You have a
on.
dress on. I'm sorry. I thought I saw that you had like a t-shirt or some kind of
Nope.
Okay. Anyway,
It's a dress.
are you going to be climbing in your dress?
No, I have a change of clothes. I'm taking a change of clothes.
Oh, very good, very
I was
good.
looking for my climbing socks. Here they are.
Climbing socks. Very nice. Noms, I appreciate you, and I'm very, very glad indeed that you're going to the climbing gym.
Yeah, we'll see. It might be super crowded. It's a weekend.
It might be super crowded indeed, but that's how it goes.
I got to collect more little membership cards. Going all over Japan, collecting more climbing membership cards because you have to pay a membership fee every
Yeah.
single time you go somewhere new.
Initiation fee, administrative fee they call it. I hope it goes well for you
Yeah,
though.
I mean it's only like 1,000 yen, but it's just every time you're new. I guess it pays for the computer program to put your name in, pays for the staffer, pays for the card, like
Covers overhead.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So I mean, got it.
Very
Yes,
good. Very
yes.
good.
Yes, climbing socks are a thing in Japan.
Yeah, so the expectation is that you put socks on inside of your climbing shoes, which is not really done in the US. In the US, you want to have as little between you and the thing you're climbing on.
Yeah, I mean, these are very thin. I think the idea is that it absorbs your sweat, so your feet aren't swimming around in your shoes or something.
I thought it was like a further, so maybe the same thing, like hygiene point, that feet bad.
But it's your shoes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even when it's your shoes, people still do it.
You'll have to go ask some Japanese people what they think.
Yeah, my favorite is the people who wear, like those little thin plastic bags for produce? Or for, like, deli items? Some people wear those instead of socks.
Wait,
'Cause
really?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, on the one hand, if you can't...
They're very thin.
If you can't afford these, I get it. I can't afford socks, I get it. But, like, to me, that feels gross. Because, like, plastic against the skin, I don't like the
Yeah.
idea of it all.
It is not a Ford thing. Because climbing shoes are very expensive. And these people who are wearing those, who are wearing the plastic bags, have very nice shoes. It's just, that's their thing.
As thin as possible.
Yeah.
But again, it's their shoes. So at a certain point, I'd say, okay, just wear the shoes. 'Cause the idea of of having my sweat caught in a plastic
Yeah.
bag, which is then against my foot. I think this is what we call trench foot, is what you're gonna get.
Yeah, it seems like a very
So-
bad. Now maybe they put like baby powder or chalk in there before they put their. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to try it sometime. Also, I
I'm
wonder.
never going to try that.
I wonder if they buy these or if they steal them from the local grocery store.
They're Japanese people. They probably
They-
buy them in a box.
Probably so, probably so. All right, Noms, I gotta get back to my game.
Okay.
Thanks for coming by. So I have a 1 p.m. lunch
Yeah.
date with some colleagues.
Yeah.
Will you be back by then, you think, or probably not?
No, I have a
Okay.
full day planned. I'm gonna get some lunch on the way home. I have downloaded a couple episodes of a Netflix show. I might sit there and watch it while I eat my lunch. I also have my book with me.
That's great, Noms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what Netflix show are you intending to watch?
10 things I want to do before I turn 40. 10 things to do before I turn 40. However, it's
Is this a Japanese show?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Is this one of your Japanese gay shows?
Yeah.
Noms does enjoy the Japanese gay shows very much.
It's a really sweet little. I guess it's a romantic comedy or something.
Delightful. Delightful.
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. I'll see you later. People are already saying bye, Noms, because they know you like seeing the goodbyes.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
like
you
seeing
were
goodbyes.
offended by it? That people
Yeah.
are pushing you out? No,
Yeah.
no. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate you a whole bunch.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Oh yeah. Thank you for I need to take my water bottle. Bye.
Wait, what'd you say?
Thank you for reminding me. I need to take my water.
Oh, I reminded her she's a water bottle because she saw my water glass in here. Got it, sweetie. Oh, very good indeed. I always appreciate Nom busy on the weekend. Also, I'm so happy when she takes time for herself on the weekend. More than a few times while I'm hanging out with you all, she's upstairs hammering away on emails because they never stop coming ever. And so, very happy on that one. Regardless, team, gotta find some rune stones. So lifesteal rune is one we can get. Become AB positive and take everyone's blood. Thanks, Jim. Restore health for every enemy defeated. Scales with strength. Okay, so the rune stones are actually those red currency that we've seen very infrequently so far, or maybe never so far. But yeah, especially with a character like this one that is unable to heal from eating food, I think it's really smart to have some lifesteal. But what is X for class-specific rune loadouts? Oh, okay. This is saying every time I play as a mage, I want XYZ. I understand. Oh, it's 800 money. Okay, though we have the blood rune sets, we do not have the money for this. Very cool, though. We have to keep our eyes out for that soon enough. But I can then spend whatever I have left before we head back into the hole. So Study Hall gives me more intelligence for spell and talent damage. Or just try to get more HP. Always with more HP, I'm afraid. Or learn from past masters' mistakes and gain permanent bonuses for dying. Let's take that one. The Sage Totem is a repository for knowledge. Every warrior is bound to him, allowing wisdom to pass on to others. You now gain Mastery XP with each class. Gain enough XP to rank up and earn permanent stat bonuses. That sounds really important. And then I can spend some money to tax loopholes or get the Barbarian. You know what? I'd like to have more kinds of characters. Don't let bulky bodies and low IQ fool you. Barbarians are the most agile warriors in the kingdom. Armed with a powerful axe, barbarians are a whirling wheel of death and even more death. Cool. Another class to try when we surely lose this time. Alright. This is the new character. Behold! Behold! I am the Sage Totem, and you are now bound to me. All of your knowledge be housed in my spirit wood. To gain mastery in one profession is to gain advantage in all. What we share in knowledge makes us strong. That is all. Why are you still here? My monologue is over. I am bad at idle banter. Mondays, am I right? How about that airplane food? Alright, so we can see that there are various bonuses on things I've not unlocked yet. Some of them are surely other classes, but Gonna be a fun time. Alright, hello Charon. Let's learn how this goes. Goodbye, money. So not only do I not get bonuses for eating food, I also need to actively avoid it. Okay, how does Buddy work? So we have a main cast that appears to be only straight in front of us. Yeah, I can't aim it differently. Cool. Y does what? A freeze blast right in front of us. B, a fire blast that gradually burns down mana, it looks like. May I now pick up these orbs? Nope, still 1,000 whispers, can't make out any voices. What's my other special ability? That's all, it's just that meat is murder, etc. Wait, how do I do this again? Sorry, there we go. The first run here might be I've forgotten how the controls work, please work out, thank you. Alright, room number 1. These have, like, shields on them now? I wonder if it's just those characters, or if as we go through, the enemies pick up new abilities to keep us on our toes. Oh! Oh! It's actually debuffs I'm putting on them. Okay. One of them appears to be a, like, armor break? Magic break it's called. Spending 50 mana grants it charged. How do I spend 50 money to grant it charged? Team, I don't know a button I push to charge my laser. Oh, that's dashing in. That's not what I intended, but... Hunter, have a good night. Appreciate you. Just... Yeah, thanks for being... Have a good night, Ryan. That's all I need to say right now. Okay. Hold the attack button. Did not do it. Let's go ahead and read our gamepad configuration. Attack, jump, cast spell, cast talent, dashing, spin kicking, dashing, use, toggle flying. Okay. Dash or attacking. That's a good idea. Nope. Is this use? Oh, so maybe I need to cast a spell and then do it? Okay, let's find out. That's enough. That's enough. And then cast. So something appeared over my head. That is what it is. Okay, we've learned how to do that. I thank you. That's a little clunky for right now to figure it out. This is a fairy chest it's labeled as. Lose no health fairy chest. Good call. Good call. Alright. Can I reset that or no? Nope, I had one chance, one opportunity, it's gone now. Oh well. Have we played any Rogue Legacy before? A little bit yesterday, and then some years and years ago, but not enough to count for much. So I like the Mana Steal. That's really cool. Against an enemy like this, I don't need to do any kind of, like, guaranteed crit. That's probably for larger enemies. Yeah, we'll get the fairy chest next time. Okay. This is a green room. Green means unique. I think we've been in this room before. There was a weak spot on a wall previously. Okay, I'm not seeing a weak spot on the wall this time. So I wonder if the unique room part is just that it's climbable this way. And then there's a further possibility of it having a weak spot. Rooms aren't always the same. Yeah, I guess it was just the unique room phrase that had me thinking, okay, there's gonna be something in here like last time. Okay, meat bad. Meat is murder. We can't have meat this time. Glad to have missed that. This is a case where I'd very much like to have a guaranteed crit. Okay, I gotta be careful that I don't waste the crit on enemies who are already dead. Oh, this is a solid wall, isn't it? That was delightful. We absolutely have meat. We lose health, unfortunately. Okay, there's no reason for us to jump all the way down in the middle section. Unless we are interested in trying to break the items that are down there. Don't know if I can do that through the wall, actually. There is... No. As much as I like gold, etc. Well, now that they're out, actually. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Haven't made a... Oh, it's only mana. I already have mana. That's fine, that's fine. Upsy daisy, what do we find here? Hello? Okay, yeah, getting into corners definitely not my strongest idea. Okay, I need to use my Y ability to see what it does exactly. Freeze formidable foes. So am I supposed to only use it on larger creatures then? Or is it a get out of jail free button? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Try again. Good. Okay, I need to remember that my attacks go through walls. Like, that seems like a profoundly important ability we have. Also, last room was labeled as an arcane room. I don't know what I missed in that one. Probably something. Yeah, I can just stand here safely and fire, fire, fire. That's good to know. And my attack is large enough that I can hit this character when they are in their charge animation, it seems? Or maybe it's just a matter of distance. Big fighting room with chest. Good. I do like the sort of like choose your own adventure portion of this thing where you never quite know what you're gonna find from room to room. I think we established earlier this character is unable to change floors. But now that they're camping me, I'm gonna try to use my Y. Okay, so the Y blasts through walls also. And maybe it really is the case that this character doesn't need to expose us to damage under ordinary cases. Okay, I froze again successfully, but missed the flame lock. Good. There's nothing up this way, unless there's a secret passage. Seems not to be. Nothing up here, unless secret passage again, but no. The Y attack takes half my mana, it's true. But hitting enemies gives me mana back. And if I spend at least 50 mana, I then get that charge. But I can also use my B through walls as well. And I wonder if the attacks we have here are not terribly complementary, because they both just attack forward. Okay, so... Oh! You can change levels while flamethrowing. I'm sorry, what? Also, we're just about to make the most money we've ever made. Okay, you can't turn around, though. Even though every now and then I get a little bit da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Turn around, right. If I'm hitting an enemy with the flamethrower, am I getting mana back at the same speed I'm spending it? It's gotta be no, right? Like, there's no... Okay, so you do not get mana back for using the flamethrower. No breakable walls there. Oh, man, I really enjoy this game when I get to figure out new interactions. So, I'm gonna go this way. Then up here... Room of... Did it again. Okay. Must move more carefully. No reason for speed. Though I have many things, I do not have a need for speed. This one goes up. This one I should have frozen, probably. Which I no longer can do. Yeah, so in a group of enemies like that, there's no reason to try to fight them out one after another. When it's perfectly fine to just aim and ignite at all of them. Speaking of aim and ignite, one of my favorite bands, Fun, period, has that as the title of one of their albums. Aim and ignite. Okay. So we haven't yet gone up in the next room. And I'm still not to do with, still not sure what to do with the arcane chambers. Walked into the other enemy, thought it was dead. I feel like when I was young, playing arcade machines, I don't know if you all had this experience also, but if I don't quite know what I'm doing, or too many things happen at once, I start panicking and pushing every button simultaneously, and hoping that some amount of it works out. Yeah. We got more money than ever before. Not being able to heal, most unfortunate. Panicking, also most unfortunate. I think what I need to do is talk through what I am doing, moment to moment. If I just say aloud why I'm doing what I'm doing, it might be a good thing. Lady Ruth, our first... Lady Ruth, our first barbarian, can destroy large projectiles and freeze enemies, also as a freeze strike. So 2 freezes that are Puritan. Huh. Lady Michelle, a mage, or a knight with only 1 HP. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try the barbarian, who's a Puritan. Good luck to you, Lady Ruth, I believe. We have enough money now to afford the lifesteal. It was 800 and something. This is 175 money. This is 330. I can afford one of those. I will take more health. Everybody loves health. Did I do that math correctly? Puritan, enemies are censored. Will I not know what the enemies are at all? Or do I have to like recognize them through blurry models? What is this game? Okay, so we now have Lifesteal Rune. We're allowed a maximum of 50 rune weight. But now we have 3% health gain when we defeat an enemy. That is fun stuff. At the very bottom one here too, Magnesis. You gotta need a need for greed. Increases the magnetic distance for coins flying at you. I wish I'd recognized there were 2 of these. I think she said there were 2, and then I spent all of my money, unfortunately. So 287, we can't get anything there. I love how this character runs. They have their axe hanging out in front of them like the swords person. That's really fun. I can afford additional mana stuff, more intelligence for us all. Nice. Alright, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Let's go. You have returned. So I have. That's the most gold we've ever given away. I'm guessing as the game goes on, we'll give away more and more and more. Same start as always. There we go. Okay, so we know that giant ball can't be destroyed. I just jumped in that for no good reason. This is a hilariously delightful trait. Luckily, you do still see the enemies attacking and so on. I wonder if this character has a higher crit rate than the average bear. Okay, bouncy ball. I did not expect my attack to take me through the floor there. It's much harder to see, like, that they're enemies at all. This is hard. Okay. So I think what I should do is call out the enemies I see. Fairy chest, lose no health. Ah, okay. We went up the wrong direction, as well as made some slight errors there, but that's how it goes. This is one of those, like, standard caster guys, but he has two special abilities. One is Steam, and one is he's a higher level. Okay, you can freeze him that way, and freeze him that way. Cool. We got some special points for doing that. And though I sure would like some more food, didn't quite work out that way. Let's never ever take Puritan again, at least not while we're learning the game. I need 100 Barbarian mana, it looks like, to use my shout. I don't know if it's the same as standard mana. How do I best do this? Cool. This room looked more intimidating than it actually was. It's just a matter of timing. Fairy chest. Puzzle challenge. No jumping. Destroy all the targets. No jumping. Well, I haven't started it yet, have I? Okay. This character can't jump off the wall. No jumping. All right, this is how it starts. Oh boy. I may not be smart enough for this one. Also, I probably should have my mana full. So I wonder if the kick jump thing counts as being a jump, if I bounce off of that. Okay, so we know that that thing over there we can activate. We know that we can get there with a dash. Dashing is not jumping, I assume. That'll take me up and over to there. Okay. Once I'm up and over to there, I can drop down onto the one that's probably behind me on the screen right now. But how do I get down? Like, how do I get all three? So I could definitely destroy one at... No, I can't. Huh. Okay. Maybe it's not possible to destroy that one while use that while dashing. I think we failed this one, possibly because of the mechanic I don't know yet. Or maybe it requires you to have, like, angel wings to fly around. But I believe we've hit the end of this thing. Alright. Well, interesting. We'll have to work on that one in the future. Oh! Falling is not jumping. I can walk off the side of things. But how do I get over this little thing? Dashing doesn't do it. Yeah, I bet you have to have special abilities of some sort for that one. Good to learn, though. I see an eye. Last time I missed the eye. Yeah, falling into jumping, but how do I get over the little, ridges, I guess? Bouncer below. I saw it a second later. A second late, rather. Oh, does one get Barbarian mana by getting hit, I wonder? Yeah, I think you have to take damage to get your abilities back, or your big ability back. That is a thing. Oh, I have lifesteal. I have lifesteal. It's only when characters die, though. That's a meat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, those are knives to my side. So as it charges, I'm gonna drop down below. Yeah, okay, this is awkward. They're both dead. We took a little health damage, not too much. So knowing they're coming but not being quite sure how to avoid them is definitely a bit of an issue. There are two of these here, I believe. Yeah, good. Alright, we're lower health than we were a moment ago. Don't get run into by that thing. Okay. So waiting for the boxes to pass is probably a ceiling to work on. Also, I just wasted some mana for really no good reason other than push the wrong button. We're learning the story. I've been gathering more and more people, Jay. People like us. People who are sick of living down here. There's an heirloom in the Citadel that grants people amazing powers. Powers let you dash through the air like you're flying. I've been sneaking in recruits to obtain the power, but only a few are strong to survive the heirloom's challenge. If you help train them, there could be so many more, Jay. You could be the difference. Something big is happening. The people have had enough. Their anger is spilling onto the streets. A war is brewing. I hope you're with us when it happens. Do you hear the... Okay, those are bouncing balls. Yeah, I mean, clearly my character has the possibility of being stronger. So I guess it's the case that we were trained by Jay. Sorry about that. Occasionally time for a little sing-song. Timing. Timing, timing, timing. Alright, this time I was keeping an eye on the moving enemies. Oh dear, enough that I missed the spikes on the roof. So it is the case that when this character swings, they hit in front of them and behind them all at once. Which is fantastic. It's just a matter of getting the right place for it. No need to rush. Crits are nice, aren't they? Okay, back down again. This is a bone thrower. Cool. From 1 health down to 5, or up to 5 health. It might be using my freeze here so I can kill things and get some HP back. Not here though. This is a teleporter and an heirloom room. I said next time I found the heirloom room, I was going to try it. With 5 HP, I think it's a very, very bad idea. But I'm having enough trouble with centering that we're going to learn what this is. Who has stumbled to my abode? Hast thou lost their way? It's an item of immeasurable power. I'm very pudgy. They do not trust me. Oh, you regain all HP and mana. That's fantastic. It's a dark and stormy afternoon. So they reminded me of the dash there. Oh, if this is just dash through, I'm in really good shape. I shouldn't say that. as I immediately screwed up. Oh shoot, she's still unable to see any enemies. These are maidens, they dash towards me. The problem, of course, I can't jump over them. That's fine, though. What's this? I don't know what this is. These are knives, I believe. Oh, one of the knives, they can only charge in a direct line. Or, yeah, jumping into their path is a good idea. They can only, like, go into a straight line. Now, I wonder if these are going to continue spawning forever. They're not. Dashing? Dashing? Oh, that was a mistake. Eyeballs, okay. Fall, dash, 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 attack, avoid the eyes. So as far as the daggers, I just need to wait against them because they're only able to charge in one direction. And it has to be on a straight line, so I can just step out of the way once they charge, in some cases. Okay. I'm able to bounce off of that thing down below. I don't think I need to, though. Okay, so charging in, one is definitely able to take damage. Okay, I have to go back this time. So big boy over here is going to swing into me. That's the right button. Awesome. How much longer can this go on? I'm not very good at these jumps yet. Although I can bounce repeatedly to gain some height. This next one I need to go high and then dash. Okay. Please be the end. Please, I've been so good. Okay. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Maybe I need to dash in some way here. I had that time. So this is bounce as high as possible off of this. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is dash and jump. This is dash and jump. Holding jump gives you more height. It does. I'm not sure if it does off of those or if jumping repeatedly does it. Did we do it? We did not do it. I'm never allowed to believe myself ever again. Okay. This is about timing on the first dash. There we go. Okay, so just timing. Oh man, reaction speed. Do we make it? Is this the end, please? I shouldn't be so greedy for the end. Yeah. Jumping directly vertically is probably better. Oh, I absolutely agree with you. I think this is the place where I struggle a little bit with my controls. But yeah, I gotta work on that for sure. Congratulations, sweet child. Thou'st proven thyself worthy. Now come and claim thy inheritance, the power of momentum, and let our souls bind together. Anunkei's shawl, you can now dash in the air. Insight resolved, new road travel. Plus right trigger to air dash. Is this new? So I can't double dash. Could I not jump and dash before? Or is this actually just something I've had before but I didn't recognize it? Oh, you know what's great? We have full HP again. You fool. You fool. Leather weapon! That's weird, but leather weapon, another blueprint accomplished. So despite my confusion when it comes to, I don't want to say everything, but most everything in this one, I think we've done an altogether good job and accomplished some goals in the play. Guy below throws bones. I want to drop down to him after a shot. Cool. Thank you, based crit. That was bad jump timing. Wait. Wait, can I always attack in the air? Are these basic abilities new? Have I been consistently landing to fight? I've done that before, okay. That time took way too much damage. Hey, the leather chest piece! I don't know how many more leather pieces there are to find. They've done a pretty good job, though. That's great. We took way too much damage in that room through my attempt to understand a new/old mechanic. Oh yeah, no, I probably didn't recognize I was doing the thing. It was probably just like, oh look, I'm pushing buttons, please don't die. Only ground attacks regenerate mana. So, ground attacks, wait, ground attacks always crit. Ground attacks always crit, I'm sorry, what? You know, it's kind of important to read the things that are shown to you. None of them telling you new stuff. Those are just bouncers. That's a charger. So I want to kill them by jumping up there and finishing them with a crit. No, that's not true. That's not necessarily true. I just need HP back, and you get HP for the kill. I'm full mana, so that's a knife. Insert Indiana, not Indiana Jones, Crocodile Dundee reference here. Okay, I thought it had locked into what direction it was going. It did not. That's going to throw a bunch of fire. Avoid the bounce. He's going to hit me if I don't go in close. Cool. Coins, coins, coins. Yeah, I think like not panicking and trying to be somewhat analytical as one goes forward is so darn important in this game. Where I think like the natural response, for me at least, is to immediately panic. Also, we earlier saw a note about like black tendrils, black roots. I wonder if they're going to grow to cover more and more of the screen. And if so, what we can do about that. Because I sure do need to be seeing what's happening on screen. Again, a tall room. I don't see any place to break through this time. I'd be absolutely delighted to find some meat here. Well, big old pile of money will do it too. Oh, that's fun. I didn't realize I could actually jump down and do such damage on the whole way. I can't identify the... Oh, it's one of those axes? Ground attack? Crit? Oh no! Okay, this is probably the last room for me. Wait, why don't I just use the big blast? Ah, okay. Oh, when you hit them, they lose their freeze. That's good to know. I wish I hadn't jumped out of the room there. 5 HP remaining. Well, it's been real. It's been fun. It hasn't been real fun. Okay, that time I felt... Oh gosh, there's an enemy left. Oh no! I thought I'd killed them all. I was ready for monologuing. Oh man. Barbarian levels up. Oh, we got 1% more vitality. That is the most kills I've ever gotten. Nice, 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 nice. All enemy attacks be fully avoided. If you're having trouble, practice dodging without fighting. I like that idea. I'll try my best. Alright, what are you? Sir Caleb of the Loot. Spin kick notes to detonate them. What? Also has Comet form. Gain flight and damage immunity. A shield of thorns. Contrarian means I get like random weapons and talents. And then a diva. This character is a special unique, Amaterasu's son. And this one has muscle weakness, as well as antique body buffet. I'm gonna go with the archer this time. That seems fine this time. Yeah, Bard seems very confusing. And right now the one thing I do not need is confusion. Okay, we have 1,200 gold. I'm gonna immediately leave here. My weapon applies or extends burn for 2 seconds. Now this one does not say it's gonna break easily. I don't know what that means. Like, will it break after a bunch of hits? We'll see. Okay, I would like to be magnetized. So we pick up more things from farther away, which is good because as the archer, we're supposed to be staying farther away. And we brought for you additional weapons. The leather weapon increases our strength. We do more weapon damage. Sure, why not? We also got the chest piece for more armor. Sure, why not? Okay. My equipment is now too heavy to wear. The leather chest is 25. Oh, I wonder if resolve is overall difficulty. If I'm heavy, I get 75% more resolve, which is the number up to the left or to the right of your level in top left. So armor versus strength, vitality, intelligence, magic damage. I'm going to take the cape off. Now with that, I have how much carry weight remaining? 30. So I can put on the chest piece now. I'm chunky. Okay, so there already is a penalty for being close to one's weight, maybe? Putting it on, though, moves my resolve to 95%. Wait, is resolve 1 HP? My HP goes down, but I do get 7 armor. I don't know what armor does. If it's like 7 one-time HP, or if it reduces damage by 7 each time, or... So at medium weight, you get full resolve. What if I turn off everything? I have no weight at all. I can't tell if resolve is a good thing or a bad thing. That confuses me. Okay, so with no weight, you get the light. Huh. Medium is 100 resolve. I wish the game would define resolve for me. We had to find a way to increase our weight, clearly. Our tools will hover over resolve. So because I'm on the... Let me check this way, but good call, my friend. Oh, there's a glossary. Don't mind me and my inability to read things. What is resolve, please? Armor blocks 1 point of damage, so it's consistent. Good. Resolve. All relics require resolve to hold. Going below 100% reduces max health. Okay, so you have to be over 100 in that number up there. Is there any further explanation of what resolve does? Just that you have to have resolve to hold relics. Huh. Huh. What's this prismatic thing do? Oh, I think it's like a dazzle move. It stops everybody for a little bit. Hello, friend. I am a fount of knowledge. I've seen the comings and goings of hundreds of civilizations. My knowledge lasts eternal, and my ego knows no bounds. I see a new community is growing upon these docks. I shall enjoy covertly integrating myself into the society. Cool. Cool. I have 300 money still. I really appreciate in this game it shows you what you're able to purchase, instead of having to mouse over each and every one. So let's load up the Valkyries. Bum bum ba bum bum. Girl meet boy. Attack from afar, up high or down low. With their long range and the ability to attack in any direction, Valkyries are the cheesiest of soldiers. We'll try one later. Cheesy. And I do not have any money left, so it's time to go give it to Charon and try again. Doing some archer fun. That last run was really quite strong, except for I kept running into enemies. We were told to practice by avoiding enemies. I think on Archer that's less important to me. That's the wrong button. So Y is how we build our special little area on which to stand, giving us a new platform possibly. And then we found the golden arrow attack before, which I believe is a guaranteed crit. Right. Our relic. Our relic causes a slight burn to finish off enemies. The area above is this much harder library zone, a Stygian study. Unfortunately, I found some food there that I do not currently need. Chest. Not an openable chest. You occasionally see me firing in the wrong direction. It's definitely the moment where I screwed up. So do we all now have the ability to dash in the air? We do. So I do wonder if that's like a permanent change. That's the wrong direction. I can just shoot from above. What am I doing? What am I doing? Making the game harder for myself than need be. Also, why not I just go this direction? The reason why is I can't see what's coming. Oh dear, okay. So the chargers here really do charge until they hit the wall. Okay, I would like that money, I suppose. Let's let this one go and fire. Up we go. Run. Oh dear, okay. We find 2 knives, got 1 down. Again, they charge until they hit the wall or me. This feels like a room that should have a mystery wall of some sort, I suppose. Also, I wonder what happens to the relics long term. Like, when one of my characters has a relic, how do I pass it on? Or is it just, like, don't have it break? Because in our last run with the relic, it broke almost immediately. This fraction is Death and Doom. I wonder if my character's body is from earlier. Oh, you know what? Alright. Just dodge out of the way, LOL. I wonder if my character's bodies end up on the ground anywhere. Alright, fairy chest, open me, do not get hit. Oh, I started lever, right? Okay, I guarantee I'm gonna get hit very quickly. It is not kill. It is do not get hit. Oh, these are real enemies now. Oh boy, okay. I can just run away. So I was dodging them all pretty well until Big Boy showed up. Okay, and then he fires a big prismatic blast right around me. This is the first enemy I've seen with serious AoE. Okay, that was not a good use of our lives. Like, really just overwhelming in some way. I'm trying to think of what I could have done differently there. Well, I'm sure there were things. I hear an enemy down this way. It made us see the folks bouncing off the walls. That's definitely an idiom my mother used to use with me. You're bouncing off the walls. We got the chest. There may be nothing else to see in here. Huh, see and hear. Boop. I need to do more attacking from distance. Until we get our health back, especially. Had to get my rangefinder all that time. The axe approaches. Yeah, I think that the fire relic here has been really wonderful for us. Because though we don't do enough damage to one-shot most characters, but we do enough damage in order to get them close. Seeing the fire come across the room in an area I'm not standing reminds me of what Bowser in the original Mario. I'm not using my special abilities at all. I gotta fix that. So that one very smart time with the platform. I gotta do more of that. Alright. Hey, Ablu, good seeing you, my friend. Okay, down left is the location. This is fine, just don't get hit by the box. Not box, chain thing, orb if you want. Oh shoot, shoot. Stand in the middle here, he can't get you, he's not real, don't you worry. So some floors one can shoot through and others not. And distinguishing the two is probably a fair bit of doing well in this game. Also, I need to remember my bow pushes me back slightly. Even if I shoot in the air, that could probably be used for dodging if need be. If I shoot off of my special platform, I'm able also to do poison damage. Okay, the tree of choices. Do you restore a ton of health, or do you get more max HP? This time, I'll take the heal up, and thank you for that indeed. Whole bunch of friends. We can just disengage, but no problem that time. Okay. Food, I'll take it, except if I leave the room, it does not stick around for me. This room is so creepy looking. The writhing. Awesome. Okay, there's a path through here that leads to I know not what. An arcane room. I still don't know what this voice is. Can't wait to find out. He's burning to death. Awesome. I wonder how often we're seeing these breakable, destroyable weeds, and before they all turn into things that hurt me and can't be cleared. Okay, if we go up here, we've been here before. I forgot they regrow when you leave the room. Oh boy. Alright, just dodge that. Yeah. I think my jump thing is free, isn't it? So why don't I just use it constantly? I mean, it has a cooldown, of course. But when enemies charge me, I can just climb over top of them. Interesting. seems like a really good room for my character, and a very challenging room for some other characters. Though maybe everyone can attack on their way down. Neat. Money, no broken walls. Alright, we can go down there, or way back to the beginning and go down. I don't have another teleporter, so I don't want to walk all the way back right now. I'm going to try to find a teleporter first. Pink there. I almost took a bunch of damage for no good reason. There we go. I've got to stop getting excited about quote-unquote empty rooms, in which they're genuinely not empty rooms. Just wait for them to move. Enjoy the geometry of it all. This is a place where having my platform will not help me, but these enemies attack at only relatively short range. Find a bunch of gold, no broken walls. I can't decide if I'm actually getting better at this game or just my characters have more health, and so everything seems a little easier. Okay, we know that the area below the right-hand side has spikes on it. We don't know about the left-hand side, so let's go ahead and go across. Hope for no spike. It's spikes, but floors also. Useful. Why are the enemies immune to damage from the fire thing? They're all on one side. Are there any games where you all were like really struck about what kind of characters are working together against you? Like in many cases, it seems like the enemies should be enemies of one another, but their unified hatred for the player character is such that they're willing to do just about anything, including walking over top of each other with no damage taken. This character fired a bunch of fire blasts. I'm gonna hold off on that food until after I kill this enemy, just in case it goes bad. Nope, no problems. Almost full HP again. Cool. Hey, Feta, happy 4th to you also. And to all you Americans out there, I hope you're doing well on this lovely Holly day. Or just about holiday for you. I know many of you have long weekends, and I hope it's going very well indeed. This is a different area also. It's throwing water out. I don't think I've seen this area before. It is Axis Mundi. So what, the middle of the world. This is a level 2 area, so I should probably be going here next. Now I could bounce back to the very beginning there to see what's down below. If I go forward a little bit, what do I find here? Do not leave the queue or you will be arrested. Do not remove the armband or you will be arrested. Do not speak to the estuaries or you will be arrested. Return before nightfall or you will be arrested. Oh, a cut-through room. Attention, Gregory. The bridge has fallen to the shift, like everything else. With sections of the bridges constantly switching places, the estuaries have deemed it too dangerous to ship supplies to the outlying villages. The people won't make it to the next harvest if we don't help. Therefore, I want you to make a call for volunteers. We shall leave the shipments ourselves if we must. But in order to cross, you will need an heirloom contained in the gatehouse tower. The entrance is directly above the gates to the citadel. The entrance is caved in, but perhaps you can find another way in from the floors above. And remember to keep us quiet, the estuaries won't approve of this. Sometimes I wonder if they want the people to starve, but that is not the issue here. Perhaps by doing this, we can begin to atone for our past. So that was written by Jay this time. Previously, we've seen letters to Jay, this time from Jay. There's secrets everywhere. Right trigger to search for them? Oh! So we have the heirloom necessary to get into the next heirloom area. How do I do this? And don't worry, I'm not really... Am I? No. I am very curious. Looters be warned, as decreed by Estuary Irod. All gold and jewelry found in Axis Mundi is property of the treasury. All looting is strictly prohibited. You gain 20% more gold when you're here. We can look around. So I assume that Echo's boots are necessary to, or gotten from the heirloom battle above, where we have to use the current item to get. What progress do I expect? There's still more places for me to explore in the prior map, down below, and then over here. There's going to be a mini-boss. I've never fought a mini-boss before. This character's going pretty well, though, and so I'm thinking I might do so on this one. But we'll see. I can make a floor for myself, do not forget. My floor's on cooldown. There's room for other progress. So I don't know. I don't know what counts as real progress in this game, other than staying alive, collecting money. Because the, what's it called? The... Sorry, I can't be talking right now. 1 second. What's it called? The teleporters, transporters don't stay from place to place. Why not go to the new place where you're here? I mean, I went in a little bit, didn't I? Like, I went in enough to see that I can't do this room yet. But I can go up to somewhere. But this room I can't do out the boots, I think. This is a case where I don't want to fight through, but slide through instead. Good. Okay. I'd like to find a mini-boss, I guess is what it is, but I don't know. You own these games you never want to play, but you like watching other people play them. I see. I think other people that way. One of the long-term channel community members joined us by watching me play Alien Insurrection, is that what it is? Because he was really scared playing it, but he thought it'd be funny to watch someone who was scared playing it. And so he did. And I think there's people who don't believe they're smart enough to figure out the... One second. Figure out the Paradox games, who like watching them. And a game like this one, I mean, for some people, the idea of picking up any reaction speed is very hard. So it is fun to see a player figured out, though you yourself don't have to do the work of doing so. Something like that. Something like that. The Scholar's Helm. So we have the blueprint for another item. Cool. Okay. So everything down here has been cleared, except let's go forward. There's something below here, and then what might be a very tall room there. I'm going to go to the teleporter so that I can I'm going to go to the teleporter so I can go backwards. It is the case that like the new area might be fun and interesting, but I'm guessing it's also harder. And so I'd like to complete this area before I go try the new harder area. And I don't quite know what completing an area means, but that is my thought. I want to see what happens if I can Work my way through this one. Aight. Like, I'm curious, like, this room, do I have to fight mini bosses to open it? Or is it big bosses instead? Or I have no idea. But I know I've seen the mini boss entrance a few times and done absolutely nothing with it. I was sure going to follow my death there. It's okay. We can wait for that to recharge before we go and fight anywhere. Like, look at this! What's this, friends? This is new. A primer on relics and resolve. Relics are powerful items that cost resolve to wield. Going below 100% resolve will lower your maximum weight. Gain bonus resolve based on total weight. Staying light can give you more bonus resolve. So instead of using armor and so on, you can instead get relics as you go along. Raise maximum equip weight to help keep your weight class low. So, for 25 relic, something happens with Clotho's Spindle. Or, for 25, we get the Cornucopia. Be generous to others, you have more than you know. Or stronger than you think. I like generosity. I can only afford one. So what does this one do? Health drops restore more max health. Wow. Okay, it is a choice of one or the other. I wish I'd come here earlier, frankly. It's okay. Okay. Another teleporter here inside of another choice room. The Spindle or the Grave Bell. Mourn the dead, not the living. Or 25 on this one. I'm gonna go... No, I think you can't go over 100. So I can't carry either right now. Unfortunately. Okay, so that area has been cleared now. The one area left is down. I'm gonna fall and make a ledge for myself. Good, good. 1 second. Map, please. Okay. This is another unique room. And I'm guessing that this unique room always has a chest at top, always has money at top, always lets one jump down and through to collect everything if you want to. Hey, cat. So again, down and down. Is there... Okay, maybe the mini-boss is down this way? Possibly? Other than that's all dead ends. Okay. I have a dash. I have a shelf. So, drop, dash, shelf, dash. Push the wrong button there. Well, that works too. Hey, some food. That's very generous of the game there. Because that time I had the concept down, it was just a matter of achieving the thing I talked my way through. But very kind of to get me some food back as a consolation prize for my foolishness. How about some more food? What do you say? What do you say? Coin, I'll take it. Okay, I believe there's a area over this way, right? Down, down. Down, down. Okay, new area. Miss. Hit. Ah, we did not jump. Well, again, find you out of the room in this case because the enemy does not respawn. Fine, that works too. My great desire to pull off trick shots. Something down there is a higher level enemy than usual. It has two oh, those follow me. Oh, no one likes that. No one likes that at all. Okay, they go away when they hit me. And they can cut through walls. Wow, that is very unkind. I want to use the shelf. Can I destroy them? Maybe if I could aim better, the answer would be yes. So stand on shelf, miss your shot. Okay, I can't... Wait, why didn't those damage me? Okay, those definitely did. Ah! I was hoping it was like if I was against a wall, I counted as grounded. Oh, I should use my ability. Ba-ba! Oh! It takes a moment to cast it. There we go. That was all a little excessive. Now, remember, I have abilities. So I shot into this nib here repeatedly instead of just pushing in. But... oh, I jumped out just barely too fast there. Did it again. Yeah, fine. Okay, so B, aggressive, B, E, aggressive. Okay, so we found the mini-boss lair for which I was looking. However, I have only 32 health, and I don't know if it's going to be one of these, like, as you go through, you regain your health. What fun, what fun. Time attempt it. I mean, yes, but I'd like to get a little bit more health. I want to say that death was based on turning to talk to you. Oh, man. I just wanted to get a little bit more health back through life stealing. That was fun. That was a fun run for sure. I'm a little disappointed in myself, but a fun run nonetheless. Very, very standard night with Delm. How you doing, Delm? Delm, thanks for that resub. I appreciate it. Well, this is a warm feeling in my heart, replacing my cold sadness at losing a moment ago. So very standard swordsman with Hector's Helm. Number 2, Valkyrie, Lady Alex II with the Fauchard. Both seem very hard to use the controller. Aiming effectively is what I've got to work on. Like, I'm a little shaky in my aiming. I like that there's so much precision possible, but I gotta work on that. But it's a really fun character, and there's so many fun ways to build on the play of the Ranger. Like, things like stopping your fall, using the poison, there's a lot to think through. A Fauchard, possibly, attacks while moving, aim attack. This character is medium, whatever that means, and histrionic, no. And Lady Katie has synesthesia. I'm going to take the basic knight, so I want to see what Hector's Helm does. Having a relic sounds great. We picked up the Scholar's Helm, I believe. While below half health, deal more damage. Insert your own Iliad references here. Okay, so the Scholar's Helm gives 1 more HP. And also weighs less. And by less, I mean more. But this unity thing. If I put on more leather items, I go overweight. Oh, I can't. So the unity thing there, at unity level 20, something will happen. But I'm unable to carry that much weight. I was hoping that they would weigh less if one put on all of them. But no. So HP plus weapon damage right now. Or is it better for me to take the armor reduction instead of the HP? Or drop attack? Unfortunately, with the helm and the chest piece, we become chunky, which lowers my resolve, so I'll be able to take fewer items throughout the missions. But will I even get to the relics? the world's most important question. Okay, 24 HP. Okay, I'm gonna stay with just the HP bonus for right now. Feels strange taking only one thing, but allows us more relics possibly. I think that's all we have right now, so we'll pop back this way and... Ordering a buy. Who's this? Screw Distillery. He demanded a place where he could put his, ferment his screws, and you oblige. Unlocks the Architect. It's an old person. The definition of old. The Architect has witnessed the death of over 1,000 sons and seen the rise and fall of humanity to ape kind. Pay his fees, assuage his ego, and he'll lend you his powers and keep the kingdom from changing. Also, is that a standard number 2 pencil in his ear? I just noticed that while writing this. So what does it mean to not change the kingdom? Hello, old man. Ooh, live here. Hello, child. Have you come to speak to me, an old man? It's good you speak with your elders. We have a lot of wisdom to teach, a lot of stories to tell. Now, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself. My name is Old Man. My defining trait is being old. And you, I shall call you Child, for your defining trait is you have no past history. But I can fix that. I can help you find that history you so desperately need. See this drill? I can use it to lock the kingdom down and prevent it from ever changing. Now you can search corners never scoured and battle monsters you failed to conquer. You can become a hero and tell your own stories. Does this let me start in the prior building? If you use their drill as an old man's finder fee, why aren't my services free, you ask? Because I'm an old man, not a dumb man or generous man. Locking the world prevents the kingdom from changing. Monsters return except beaten bosses. Failed fairy chests reset. Discovered teleport remain linked. Huh. So you level up in the same area you were in before, and you can jump ahead if you want to. Let me go and try this. Okay, so you don't spend any money immediately, but you do get less money than previously. Huh. Increases max rune carry weight, or aerodynamics, ergonomics, and form-fitting features all have benefits. Max weight capacity goes up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So we're able to carry 20 more weight than before? What's over here? Like a gym with weapons instead, increases strength. Sure. We can do it once more. Sure. Okay, so having additional carry weight. I have up to 70 weight now. Am I able to get Leather Unity and see what that does? 20% bonus resolve. So I lose... I lose some resolve for being overweight. But I then get some of it back for having all the armor on. You know what? Sure. Let's try this with... Look at me being all leathery. That looks amazing. Okay, it is 11:30 now. This is the part where I should say goodbye. I don't know if I can save mid-mission, or if I'll be leaving this game on over the weekend. Let's find out. Let's find out. Is it possible to save mid-mission? It is not. Okay. We'll see how this goes, team. See how far we can get. So I'm able to just hedge straight down somewhere if I want to. Fairy chests are reset, they said. On this one, there's a fairy chest of avoid everything, I believe. Okay, so that's the one that's down to the right, that bright green spot over there. I think the prior character has a better chance of dodging than this one does. So I may not go for that. And again, all enemies respawn, correct? Yes. I haven't actually ever used my shield. I think I should try to learn how it works. Oh gosh, I forgot there's an enemy there. Okay, I should have tried my shield into that enemy. I tried into this one. Hello? Okay, so it looks like she took some damage and also I took less damage than otherwise, maybe? I believe that I did some damage and she did some damage. That's all very cool. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oop. So apparently if you modify the game by doing things like turn off contact damage, you're still able to get achievements and so on. That's pretty cool. Do I want to try that fairy chest? I mean, I guess this time, because I'm getting less money, because the old man's grabbing it all, I could just go directly to the boss. Like, we don't get... So there is a relic room over to the west that I haven't chosen in yet. It is somewhere. I can't remember where it is. I think it's the one right here in the middle of the screen. So because I haven't chosen, there is still a relic selection there. I'm gonna try this. Hey! Who needs dodging? All we need is killing. So we can increase magical crit chance. Okay. Get out of this. Okay, he makes a move before he attacks. Keeping an eye on all of the models is a little challenging when there's so many on screen at once, but we took much less damage than I thought we would. Okay, so there is a relic room left and then down. I believe? Yes. Do we want the Grave Bell? It's 35 resolve. Or the Clotho's Spindle 25. I'm gonna take the Grave Bell because it costs more. What does it do? A 25% chance of avoiding a fatal blow? That seems good. That's a pretty good deed. Do I now just head down to the boss? Which is right here. There's no teleporter there, so we'll have to work our way over to it ourselves. The general story is right, and then down to down. And that is the goal. If we make it to the boss fight, we will be happy. Oh, I have a flamethrower! I just now noticed my character's ability is the flamethrower. Okay, I am not able to aim my attack. So, hopefully this is safe. It was not safe. Okay, that was a panic button. Huh, I wonder what the best way to do that was. Like, was there better, without remembering what was down below, was there a better way of doing that? Or that was going to take some damage, and that's the story, oh well. Okay, down. I think occasionally one just needs to take damage. Maybe I should have been shields up throughout that? Possibly? Okay, the unique rooms do repopulate things to destroy. So possibly food. I'm guessing there's a specific drop chance for every possible item, and it rolls each time. And sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you're old resorty. I should not be here. Yeah, that was very poorly fought. Okay, big boy. Jump this. Jump this. Okay, it's down, left, down, down to down. Good. Bad. Good. 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 Missing the archer. I mean, some knockback. It's hard to figure out which enemies get knocked back and which don't as we fight through here. Maybe do all enemies get knocked back? And I've just missed it consistently? It's a real possibility. Real possibility of that one. I don't know. Cat. Holy cow. I think maybe they don't get knocked back when they are flying towards me, possibly? Huh. Yeah, little hops instead of always going for the big jump are probably important for my dodging abilities. My dodging up abilities, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's an important lesson I just learned. Namely, you don't always have to make a giant jump. But occasionally it's good if you do. Okay, there actually is in fact no reason for me to fight anything other than life stealing, right? Life stealing could be good, though I'm lower health than I would have been otherwise. Anyway, welcome to the boss room. I just want to glance here real quick. I forgot that they throw an arc. Oh, I'm below 50% health now. Wait, this is good. Okay, it's not good if I am too far below 50. But I'm getting bonus Hector damage. So half is 150 plus 40, 190. I'd like to be closer to that as we go into the boss fight. Ah, more reading, more good. What do we learn? Z, the spy again. Every day our numbers grow larger, Jay. Word of a rebellion is spreading among the people. One of our new recruits, a soldier, said he trained under you, that you were the best. Is that me? He told me that all battles are fought on two fronts, a physical one and an emotional one, and how knowledge can be the deciding factor in a fight. There's another heirloom in the Citadel. I spoke with it, and it claimed to offer the power of empathy. It also said my butt smelly, so I've been avoiding it ever since. I never thought the power was worth the risk. After hearing what the recruit said, inner demons, and inside of inner demons. How do I do this best? I reset so they're farther away. I am delighted by the power of Hector, just keep swinging. Okay, so this is back to the boss room. So he died here previously. Just let me see below here a little bit. Why? Oh, so there's a room on the other side that it seems one can only get to by going into the middle there and dashing possibly? Oh, what's this? This is a throne room. So this is not the mini boss, but instead the maxi boss. Huh. There are these things next to them. I wonder what those are. Okay. So I kind of want to try jumping through that one room. So if I die here again, I'd be so unhappy with myself. There's no reason to do this. There's no reason to be here. I want to see the boss. I want to see the boss. I want to see the boss or the mini boss. Okay, what's in here? You do not get your health back. This is may not be a mini boss, but a boss like a battle rush of some kind. Okay. I knew it was gonna get me. I have a shield. I have a flamethrower. I need the enemies to be on the same side so I can flamethrow them. Can I flamethrower here? There is no problem for which flamethrower is not the correct solution. So is this an heirloom room? Might be. Okay. Like, ideally we want to hit those before they charge. Thank you, Hector. That's a giant dagger. And it throws in multiple directions, it looks like. Come on, no more. We've had to get to... Okay. Health restore. Or damage more HP. And a relic. Atropos' scissors. Fate will... Oh, I can't take either one. I already took a relic. Or the body buffet. If I take it, what happens? Defeated enemies have an 8% chance of dropping a health drop. Okay, so I'm under resolve. What does it do again, being under resolve? The game told me before. Going below reduces your maximum health. Got it. So enemies drop health now. but I have less maximum health. Okay, so completing a room like that one is not a mini-boss, but instead is an opportunity to get a bunch of fun items if you complete a quest. I'm glad I tried that. I'm really glad I tried that, actually. So what we see now are the chests just below, the throne room, and then more to the right. I'd like to check out the more to the right. We learned things indeed. Shoot. Alright. Who believes in having mana? Not me. You know, I'll actually take that trade of 25 fewer points of 25 fewer points of max HP in order to get more HP drops. I think? Master Wizard is for me also, unfortunately. Okay. So I believe it is drop. It's drop dash. It's drop right button dash right button, maybe. Okay, that's where I didn't expect to go. Well, that's only to do it also. I thought we would just be. Oh, why did I do that? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me, team? I just want to know what's wrong with me. It's the room of heirlooms. Everyone loves heirlooms. I don't want to talk about what's wrong with me anymore. Alright, if I hold down longer... Yeah, the holding down longer or shorter seems not to matter. It's where you jump off of the machine. Oh, I can dash. Dash, please. There we go, there we go. Okay. Please do this correctly. So if you touch any part of it, you can jump off of it. Timing. Good. Whew. It is a platformer. My favorite kind of game indeed. Alright, it's a book. Boy, oh boy, look what we have here. Another soul has come to roost. You seeking my power, right? This is Aesop of the Tome. Well, let me tell you something, kiddo. I see all. Beyond lies, beyond ego, beyond time. I see the apex of emotions where truth is laid bare. And you know what I see when I look at you? I see a scared little soul with snot coming out your nose, poop coming out. Kiddo, if you're ugly on the outside, what's it look like on the inside? Huh. Interesting. How many people you got in there, kiddo? Oh, we learned important lore, so the souls go into people to make them stronger. Well, I don't know what game you're playing, I won't stop from taking my challenge. Might be fun. A word of advice, kiddo. I have the power of empathy. Use it to pass trials. Listen to those who've fallen before you. Learn from failures, and maybe, just maybe, you'll have a fighting chance. So power of empathy. Should I let other people kill me? What does empathy mean in the video game? Okay. So, we just fell down, no problem. Attune to memory fragments to hear subconscious thoughts. Demetrius. Lost again. Every path I take has been wrong. Alright, Demetrius, calm down. Remember the lesson your elders taught you. He who gives only two choices always hides a third. So the left side, right side. We can look around, can't we? So I don't see a way to get back up. Trying to walk through the side is a knockback? I don't see anything to break through as we go down. There's nothing to bounce off of here, I'm fairly sure. So I guess we're gonna have to fall and see what we find. I'm not taking any damage when I do this, thank goodness. Okay. This thing above is the only thing I can see of any potential interest. There we go. There we go. There's a hidden... So apparently not all floors that look solid are solid. Or perhaps I just misread that. I'm not sure which one. Okay, someone to listen to here. Time for empathy. Been down here for hours. Not sure what to do. Obstacles are hidden opportunities. What'd the Elder mean? Could I use these spinning chains to my advantage? I'm too scared to try. So I'm guessing we can bounce off of them? Or I haven't actually taken any damage. So is this a case where we get knocked back by them instead of something else? Too early. Okay, one does take damage by running into them in this area. You can bounce off of them. Huh. Huh. So the only one I see is the one to the right. It comes around. Okay, I have an idea. Until just now, I didn't realize you could bounce off of them. That's fantastic. If you just bounce on them once, then get out the way, you don't take any damage. Okay, there's a hole in it to jump into. I pushed the wrong button. That's fine, though. Gotta go even higher. Can you take me high? Okay. I'm really enjoying these small platformer sections. What's down below first? Nothing much. There's a way to look around. Just look. Okay, so I don't see any reason to bounce on the one there. So I'm gonna listen to... Hello! There's a nightmare ahead. The elders said they're powerful nihilistic thoughts that have grown and festered. Violence begets violence. If I attack or cast a spell anywhere nearby, it'll wake up and retaliate. Stay calm. They won't attack. Okay, so red areas do that. I have a small area here. You have to do doors to open attack. Sorry, you have to do attacks to open doors. Is this a secret area? Okay, it's not. So in the small area between them, okay, it's not an immediate hit against me. It's a ball that comes flying. Okay. So it attacks to where you've done the damage very quickly. Huh. Hello. One can accomplish with kindness what one cannot with force. If I can reach the nightmare ahead of me, maybe I can calm it down. Is that permanent or only for a second? Seems like it might be permanent. Okay. So the one here I can't touch. It's really cool how these small areas introduce additional mechanics that one might not have otherwise. No. So So this time there's not going to be any making nice with them. But I've just learned that enemies die on spikes the same way that I do. That's pretty neat. That's really, really neat. I think some of these levels make me feel smarter than I actually am. Like, there's not anything crazy here, but just figuring out what to do and then actually accomplishing it feels really, really nice. The floor below here is solid. May we please be done? Maybe I can turn that one off. Okay. I was pretty sure you couldn't turn it off initially, but now it's turn offable. So maybe my mission should always be turn that thing off first. After a time, it does turn back on again. Mission accomplished, I believe. Do we get to learn about empathy now? Hello! Congrats, kiddo! You proved you can listen and learn. That'll take you far. Remember, people may lie, but emotions always tell the truth. Oh, and one more thing, kiddo. Sometimes it pays to find an emotional connection with your enemy. I know who you'd be tussling with, but you should too. Enough chatter for today. Come on, kiddo. Receive my power of empathy and let's take this show on the road. What does the book do? You can now read memories and calm nightmares. Okay. So all those little voices that scream out into the wild, into the wilderness, into the nothingness, we can now engage with. Hey, Nameless Knight. Another bearer of Aesop's tome? A word of caution, traveler. Be mindful what you learn. The truth can be misleading. People change, memories don't. I hope the Nameless Knight's actually a friend. Hey, it's a new area. What's this one called? Okay, the Paishan Dry Lake. One has to have a lantern of some sort to go into there, so definitely not for us right now. And with that, there's nothing left to do in this area except for go to battle. I don't want to... Wait, do I want to go through this room again? This takes me to the top. No. I swear I believe in myself, just not that much. I remember something weird about that one. Couldn't remember what it was, though. That's okay, though. Because we kind of, sort of want to be close to less health than one might imagine. We found a knight here before, I remember. This is a room we haven't been in yet, since we last finished area. Cool. Sure. We can talk to him now. Hello, friend. This is Lumac, or Lamech. How many years did Bensley first came down here? 50 years, 100, 1,000? My patience at an end. These scholars, they jump from one fancy to the next like they're the belle of the ball. Just singing and dancing and never finishing anything they started. They've taken our gifts of life and abused it. This lackadaisical behavior must be brought to an end. They must be punished. Only through pain can we drive discovery. I've brought this up before, the others never agree with me, they never do. I'll bring it up once more at the next meeting, but this time it's different, I can feel it. Everyone's patience is a limit, and something tells me the 30th time will be the charm. When do I have to leave? Echo, that's a fine question. The answer is 3 minutes ago. Noms is not home though, and my appointment for lunch is 2 express stops away. The train station is 10 minutes away. As long as I leave here in the next half hour, I'll make it on time. I think. I think. Also, I realize there's another arcane buddy to talk to the front door. The 30th time's the charm. I think that's meant to be a joke for the player, but I'm actually not certain on that. Just go. I don't want to pause the game. Like, I don't want to, right, I can't leave the game. And if I'm gone for a day, I'll probably forget what I'm trying to do here. So, I'd like to go and lose the boss, / defeat the boss. You know, your choice, dealer's choice in that one. And in so doing, learn something about the world we're playing in. So, here comes my first attempt at the boss fight. Oh, there's a teleporter here that I missed. I could just teleport straight there. Good. All right, hello, voice. The golden doors won't. Oh, we already heard this one. Yeah, we had to open the doors somehow. All right. It's time to try this thing, and then I gotta go either way. Oh. I don't know how he does it. I keep losing Lamech's trail. Lamech's challenge. There's no other choice. If we want to leave this island, we'll have to enter his throne room. Only his royal retinue can open them, but I've seen how they do it. There are 2 torches beside the doors. Both torches must be lit with a strike of the foot to open the door. If the fire gets out fast, we'll have to be quick. There must be one way from one to the other. Alright, so this is use your, amazing power of air dashing, I'm sure. Oh, that wasn't fast enough. So I can't double dash. Maybe if I'm going forward. I'm already doing that though, I think. What if I start from above? Yeah, I think I was pretty close to you. Tio, good seeing you also. I suspect this is possible what I have right now. I'm sure the 30th time will be the charm. I don't know if going from above is actually helping me at all. Wait, fire. No, okay. I had a great idea that amounted to absolutely nothing. I don't know if I can... No, I definitely can air jump in the air. I think as far forward as possible on the jump. I know I'm pushing the right input as we get close to... I wish there were a way I could see the hitboxes more fully. Okay, so... Oh wait, why am I jumping above? Almost got it. What do you mean that didn't hit both of them? If I could just see both at once, I'd be much happier. I'm on a controller, I am White Brow. Whoo-wee! Alright, Lamech's Throne, or Lamech's Throne's opened. I could abandon this character so I can save the game and quit. But no, we gotta see it once, and then I got to go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so the person I was talking to is this estuary. We learned about like the 30th time is the trick from him. Okay, that's exciting. Holy moly. So he has a whole bunch of moves. I have a shield I can use. So he has the power of every class I've seen and then some. Yeah, maybe he has the class of, power of every single class. So part of this is going to be learning what how his moves are shown before he oh man. So I'm able to identify the giant black attack directly in front. So I think you have to identify like which class is he right now, and then respond to that. I didn't try using my shield at all. I wonder if I can block some of his attacks, like the dagger throwing one. There's no particular reason that I need to rush in and attack him every single time. Man, that's a little overwhelming. Just don't get hit. I'll work on that part for next time. And if that's only the first battle of the game... Yeah, I think this one's gonna be an exposure therapy kind of boss. It's just very... Oh! Enter the golden doors. Your king demands it. You get to choose again, Glauber, or Pepperoni, or Triss. We'll check it out next time, my friends. I want to say thank you for hanging out. That is amazing, that battle. And what's amazing is how little damage we're doing. I don't know what to say about that, other than that's going to be a very, very long battle unless I find a way to increase my attack damage. I know that there are attack damage increase items, so we can level up more and more by spending gold. I wonder how much I will need to spend, like how much I'll need to grind out before I can defeat that guy. We'll see. Either way, tomorrow's a day off. I'll see you the day after. Maybe more of this, like probably more of this. We'll see. But for now, have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Happy 4th of July. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I'll see you really soon.